Good evening, all. Hello, Solace.
Hello there.
Hello, Ezo.
Hello, ooh.
Ooh, can I get Twitch subs, please?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
We can always get cursed. Don't worry about that. Yeah, no shit, Solace. Ezo went live. Thank you, Twitch.
Just in case you didn't notice.
Welcome
We're
to
already in the
Wednesday.
house.
Gonna be playing Minecraft with the boys.
I did change my title, right? Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. I thankfully didn't have to change a thing.
Yay!
Yay, efficiency.
Wait, that's bad. That means
Yeah, I know,
you
I
can't
know.
stream.
I know.
To be fair, he was kind of messed up while setting up stream for
Yeah. I
Sunday?
had several layers of problems. Monday.
Monday.
One of them
Monday.
being feeding an entire glass of water to my keyboard.
Yeah, and that's never a good sign.
Yeah. That is
Oh man,
suboptimal.
that was so good.
To be fair, you got the best key smashing done out of your life, so.
True.
Dude. Yeah, welcome in everybody who's just chilling in the audience.
Greetings.
We're all just doing some mining and crafting right now.
Mostly mining, though.
Mostly mining, yeah.
Yeah, mostly. For anyone who needs it, there is potential vertigo warning because we're digging out 16 chunks worth of space so that
Yes.
Solace can build a strip
Biggest
mall.
difference.
But we have gotten a healthy chunk of it down already. Ezo, you've gotten...
Get it?
Oh.
Healthy chunk.
Man,
I have to bring the dad jokes.
that was bound to happen.
But Ezo's side at least has gotten rid of 3, and I'm just about done the back portion of it.
Yes.
And then the rest of the chunks have at least been coming down relatively well, because Solace's side, you've been going top to bottom.
Yeah, I've been doing the horizontal. You've been doing the vertical, and has always been doing chunk by chunk, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Da-da-da.
Welcome in, Kala and Tater.
I didn't really think
Hey.
about it. This is going to be a problem because now I had to go down and then go up again.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, because you dug out the one that was connected right towards the scaffolding. Technically speaking, you can run and jump to that leftover chunk that you have, but you will take fall damage, like a healthy chunk.
yeah. All right, fall
Yeah.
damage.
Fall damage. Wee!
Even with my stuff, I take about 3 hearts worth. Oh,
wow.
you're fine.
Why do I have so much crap?
Because you were doing some item runs.
All right. All right. I know what that sound is. And you're hitting me in the face with it. Oh, go away. Oh
What?
my god. Vindicators and
Oh, pillagers.
yeah. I'm glad they're dumb.
I'm more surprised they keep finding us.
I think they just shot each other to death. What the heck?
They can, yeah. That's usually what I end up doing with the flag bearer.
I'm just gonna take cover here, heal, and
Recover with the power of fish.
fish. Yes.
Gotta enjoy the fish.
Oh, he took care of the captain for me, so I didn't even have to get the debuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why it's always nice to try and get the captain out of the way with the other crossbowmen.
Yeah.
Because friendly fire's always on. For the mobs. Imagine if we left friendly fire on.
Oh gosh, you know why I turned it off. We would get each
Yeah,
other's way so often.
we would, but it'd be fun.
Oh my gosh. No one left alive.
I just want to say, on a completely unrelated note, that I have rockets.
Yeah, okay. I'd have eaten most of them by now.
I mean, the best way to say it is you technically have crockets, considering you have a crossbow.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, fair. You win.
Yay, TF2 days. They will never go away.
It's
how
been
did I pick
so
up?
long for me.
How did I pick up a whole stack of sand? Where did I get it from? What the heck?
Not
I
sure.
hmm.
What have you been doing?
I just killed some vindicators or some illagers, and I picked up like 4 blocks of sand to dig this out. Or well, no, about 20. But I don't know where I got a stack from. I'm confused.
Hmm. Maybe just spat out at you.
Sure, out of the ground.
Maybe. Have they added sandworms to Minecraft?
Oh, there's no spice in this game. Huh.
I'm sure
I
someone has modded them, but imagine if they added that into vanilla.
think I see what you guys are talking about now. Well, let's see what happens.
Alternatively, you
Hey,
can just jump in the water.
I survived with 1 heart.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, that was
Where
cool.
are your boots anyway?
I took everything off because I thought I'd die with all of this exposed surface to fall on.
I mean, you're not wrong. If you fell just one block deeper, you probably would have.
I didn't jump at the top then.
I think it may be safer to just jump into the water.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be too much fun, right?
Yeah, I guess it depends. How close do you feel like getting towards death's door? Like, she's hot and all, but...
I mean, every time I make toast.
Oh, that poor toaster.
It's multiple. I mean, there have been many. They all behave the same way. I don't know. I don't know if it's a equipment malfunction or just me.
Have you at least given them eulogies?
If a eulogy is taking them out to the backyard, hitting with a baseball bat, then yes.
My friends.
My brethren.
What would be the best phrasing for that?
My cousin.
Yeah.
I'd want to say, like, my constructs from another something, but nothing really rhymes with construct that would work in this sentence.
Huh.
And I can't say my bots from another thought, because that also doesn't work.
I mean, General Electric do be sassy.
They try to be, at least. Even though you seem to have a pretty good habit of just destroying all of their equipment.
Unintentionally.
Sure.
Instructions to the letter.
Are you reading it in English?
That I can't confirm or deny. Happy hello.
I think Solace has been reading it in the ancient language of the fire people.
It seriously though, when you get appliance instructions, it's not always in like native English. It's like been translated 4 times before it gets to English sometimes.
Yeah.
I remember back when that was a popular video type to make on YouTube.
Hey Carlos. Oh my god, I need to really pay attention. I almost just walked off the edge.
Yeah, this is why I toggled crouch.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. I'll just do that. How you doing,
Because
Carlos?
at most we are trying to be safe while digging out these gigantic chunks.
It was kind of
Are
funny.
we?
I was going forward. I was like, block disappears, block disappears, block disappears. Hey, firewall, why is it so far? Oh my god.
And I mean, I'd say we're trying to be safe. Solace isn't spontaneously combusting while he's digging, just kind of new.
Yet. Speaking of spontaneously combusting, have you guys found lava yet?
Yeah.
Nope.
It was in the middle, or I guess what would currently be the top of the cube right now.
Okay.
I already kind of put water over top of it and dug it all out.
Okay.
And there is some right near the bottom of the cube on the back end, which someone
Okay.
seemed to already kind of have to deal with.
Well, if it wasn't you and it wasn't me, and it wasn't Azori, maybe it's Tater.
Maybe.
Maybe it was me. Like I don't know.
You just don't remember.
remember.
Totally zoned out.
To be fair, we haven't exactly been thinking while doing this project.
This is true.
Like, if I did take it off that lava, it was when I was doing the outline.
Yeah. Ooh. Curlo's getting some time off.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, 10 days is amazing.
Yeah. There we go. That's better. I know that I've been potentially looking at going to one of the cons this summer. It might be a little too expensive,
Hmm.
but I did at least take the time off for them, so
Okay,
maybe I'll be able to do something during then.
I see. Well, hopefully you're able to at least relax one way or another. Travel costs are up from last year, like crazy.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the main thing is honestly the hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
For me, I think airfare is up like a double or more unless you booked like a year in advance.
ew.
Yeah.
Who would book a flight in 2022?
Ah, I don't know.
Technically a lot, but
Yeah.
yeah. I was doing some digging just to see what would happen. Because going to the con, like, the tickets for the con would only be like 120 for the weekend, which is reasonable. The hotel would be 350 a night on average.
Oh my. Wow. Dang.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
I'd prefer to not spend most of my operating budget on the hotel, please.
Unless the hotel itself is the attraction and comes with a bunch of stuff.
No.
Oh.
As interesting an idea as that would be, at least, but no. It would just be a place that I stay at, and then I shuffle my butt off to the convention center when the days are actually open.
So functionally, any bed anywhere else could have done well, but
Yeah.
still, finding a place near the convention hall is going to be a challenge.
Yeah. Since even if I could drive, I don't think I would drive to Toronto because that sounds disastrous.
Uh,
It's not quite as bad as like
Yeah.
going to New York or somewhere like there, but it's similar pains.
I hear driving to Toronto, even from Toronto, is terrible.
Oh, yeah, because Toronto as a whole encompasses a quarter of Ontario, or at least a
Oh,
quarter of populated Ontario.
I see.
So that could take you anywhere from, I'm gonna say Richmond Hill to close to Cambridge, but I'd have to double check the maps again. Oh, right, cave system. Um, hmm.
Yeah, be careful about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of encountered this chunk a couple times now, and I haven't really figured out the
Yeah.
best way to deal with it.
Oh, that reminds me. I should light the beacon on the bottom. I did some reading about the beacon effect shape. It goes 50 blocks below, but it goes infinitely above. So if I just
Oh.
light the one on the bottom, it'll be good enough.
Oh,
Well, to light the one on the bottom, we have to get rid of the one on the top, right?
Yep, on it.
yep.
Should not be rocket science. It'll just take me a little while to get knocked off and die. I'm gonna go to bed.
Get knocked off. Hey. Will this flashbang me? Oh, you've got phantoms after you, Izo.
This is why I'm going for bed.
I know. I very much know.
Let's see. Geronimo? Nice.
Wee.
You're trying, Izo. Oh no, they're coming after me now.
Get wrecked, nerds.
Oh yeah, get wrecked indeed. Burninating in the countryside.
Yes, burn.
Oh.
I could probably help out with taking out the beacon, but does it require having Silk Touch for the beacon itself?
Does not, thankfully.
Hmm. Oh, whoops.
Ba-dum-ba.
And
Luckily, I remembered. Izori's probably taken a layer off since the last time I jumped over there, so I didn't.
yeah.
Probably would have died this time.
Yay. Look at all this free money.
I made a staircase.
Did you?
Side. Yeah. I should maybe place a sign or something.
Might be a good idea, yeah. You having a good night so far, Kala?
You know,
Oh my
it's
god,
kinda-
Caladorable.
It's kind of funny. I looked at my analytics to see what emotes people are actually using. One of them is the "Oh my god" emote that Kala drew for me, and the second one is that one, and I don't understand why.
The Potter spin?
It's nowhere near Christmas.
I mean, the entire idea is just for the spin, to be honest with you.
I guess so.
Like-
What is the most scuffed animation I've ever done? I did it in like what, an hour or something?
I mean, it's a Potter. That's what you're supposed to do with them.
I guess so.
You're supposed to draw like 3 frames, and that's all you need to worry about.
Well, I drew one frame and then like modified one to make the other two.
True.
Actually, you continue doing this, and I'm just gonna go down there,
Yeah.
assuming I can.
The
There we
other
go.
one.
There
it
you
is.
go.
Um,
So now it should pop up as active.
no, I need to feed it now.
Oh.
It's lit. I just need to power it with a sacrifice. Hey Zori, what are you doing?
Diggy diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Tired from biking. That's always a good thing.
Biking sounds like fun though.
I probably should grab a bike.
Okay, let's see. What are we interested in? Probably haste. Do we want regeneration or haste too?
I'm not sure how much haste actively makes a difference, I'm gonna be completely honest.
More haste. Everything in
okay.
haste.
Everything haste. You
Yeah.
got it. There's haste too.
Yes! Come on, power.
Okay.
I honestly thought you sped up stream. Oh, does it actually affect the netherite picks?
Yeah.
Damn.
We are going to go so fast.
We'll be fast as fuck, boy.
I mean, I guess if I had more time and more stars, I could power more beacons down there. But
It's gotta send in like one message each.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this, so fast!
That's a lot of emerald blocks, Jesus.
Yep. It takes a lot to make one. Thank you. Oh.
Let's see. Oh, right.
Now the thing is, I'm going so fast that I'm going to forget that I'm using my pick and I don't have to break
no.
this.
Yeah,
Don't
be
blow it
careful,
up.
please. Here is fine. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
I
God.
just saw a flying solid.
Whee!
My string window doesn't have 70V for some reason. What is going on here?
Doesn't have what? Oh, really?
There we
Oh.
go. Yeah,
You had
was
to check a
bugged.
box?
Weird.
I just refreshed the
Ah.
window.
I guess it happens. Alrighty, back to digging the verticals.
Whee!
I think now that Izo has the haste boost, I think he might actually beat me before I finish these 2 lines.
Oh, that's okay. That you guys had a bet going, didn't you?
Not necessarily, but we are both very close to finishing 4 chunks each.
I see. I just see Izori going new.
And I'm just pecking away. Like a little birdie. Coming out for the spring.
Staircase this way. Wait, what?
Hungry because Applebee's was closed.
Oh, I found staircase. Hey! Yay! Thank you.
Nice. And that leads you right to there. Okay.
Woohoo!
That's significantly safer. Lovely.
Less fall damage. Yay! I don't remember where I left off before. My brain decided to try a different thought.
I mean, you're digging the 2 around the edge of your box, so...
Yeah, so I need to figure out where I left off. Okay, probably here.
Although this is going to be exciting once we're done. Because I'm very curious as to what you actually plan on doing for this maze.
Ah, okay. Unfortunately, hopefully you won't be around for the actual maze construction. But because otherwise, there's kind of no point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to building that part of it. I have some ideas. Pookie made the 128 by 128 maze, and I was like, all right, I don't think I could do that. I do, however, think I can make multiple levels of 64 by 64 mazes, though.
Fair.
Which is what, 1/4 the actual surface area of a single maze. But if I make it in 3 dimensions, it should pose an equal type of problem solving.
Right.
Yeah, it would.
I also think it's going to give you like that sense of progression. Like you're going to be
Right.
okay, stage 1, right?
True. The actual challenge for me in building this isn't just in planning the maze, but in planning a way for you to say hell with it, I'm done with this, and actually leave.
Yeah, having the emergency exit would be a slight advantage compared to Pookie's current one.
Well, Pookie's is kind of simple because any direction other than where you're going right now, which is horizontal, any horizontal direction is an exit direction, right? So you either go up out of the maze or down out of the maze. And
Yeah.
I'm planning to use those directions. So I need to figure out like a checkpoint type of area so you can just leave from it or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised that Pookie cheat proofed the maze she made.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Just put a roof on it so people can't map it.
Oh.
Yeah, but also if you stick to only one wall, you end up in the beginning again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do kind of wonder how she came up with the design for the maze, though.
Who knows, man?
Always go for an interview.
It'll be like 4 lines. I'm not good at this.
There we go.
Do we really have... Okay. You're about to have a very bad day, dude. You're
Why?
dealing with them now. He's
Oh
alright.
yeah, send them to me. Right, right.
I don't have any armor.
Also, welcome in, Slime. Hopefully the day's going well for you. We're working on our big dig, and they're being attacked by pillagers right now. I'm in the safe method.
Uh,
Uh,
Dude. But how are things going on your side so far? You enjoying life? Dude.
I don't know which one I like more, Big Dig or the Hole.
I mean, italicizing tends to make things much better, so.
right.
Oh, my inventory's full.
Inventory is full.
Go. Next shulker. Oh, right, I've got the beacon in my inventory. I was very confused on
Oh.
that front.
Right. Okay. Please don't trash it.
I will try not to. Also work in a few hours, so everything's good. Well, apologies, they have to go to work soon. Ish.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too grueling of a day. A context question, but would adding it to the shulker system be considered trashing it?
No. It will still end up in a place where I'm going to regularly check.
Okay.
Not that I earned it myself. Tater gave me both of them.
Dude.
They have served us well so far.
Yeah. There we go. Beacons are always just useful.
I am feeling the difference between the haste 1 and haste 2, even on the diamond pickaxe.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you using one of your own?
No, I'm using one of the junk ones. I can almost go at the same speed as crouching, as opposed to I would just be constantly in a rock in my face. It's yeah.
I may not be feeling it properly then. So it feels about the same for my end.
I see.
Oh, also there is dripstone in the caves back here.
Oh, cool.
If you need that for anything.
Yeah, that could be useful.
Oops.
I remember Nano wanted some dripstone. I'm like, yeah, just go digging for it. You'll find it everywhere. And then it took Nano for like ever to find any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game's not the nicest thing in existence. There we go. Alrighty, back to our twos.
I'm like the Sonic of digging.
You are. You're just churning through this thing.
What's up, miners?
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
I would be scared if they made a Minecraft cross with Sonic.
Of all properties, yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
could see it happening, but I wouldn't like it.
I
Would
mean,
they?
we already have Corone being like the Sonic V2.
God, imagine if the Sonic VTuber actually played games other than Sonic.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Imagine if the Tails VTuber actually played games instead of just being announcements.
Oh my gosh.
Because, yes, Tails also has his own model, and I'd imagine Knuckles and Amy will get them soon, too.
Imagine if Sega actually did something relevant to their actual games.
F. I mean, to be fair, the newest one wasn't too bad.
I guess so.
I don't like Sonic's voice in that game. Like, he's a good voice actor, but it's not Sonic, you know? You look at him, it's like, you don't
Right.
sound like that.
Yeah.
You don't sound like that. Come on.
You sound more like a douche nozzle.
He sounds older?
A little bit.
Do you think that might just be the VA for him aging, or?
I think it's a different VA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a different dude.
I wonder if that game is going to go on sale at some point. Because I
It's a
never...
Sonic game. It will.
Yeah. Because I've seen news coverage on it at least, but I don't think I've actually played it yet.
Right? Okay.
Although, game-wise, I think we've got to worry about Baldur's Gate, so...
I just shot myself with an arrow.
How?
Nice.
Without a bow. Oh, the arrow was on a rock, and I mined out the rock, and I
Oh.
threw the rock.
Oh, that's always good.
My inventory is getting full so quick.
Well, yeah, you're churning through rock like butter.
Yeah, it's
Butter.
amazing.
Oh boy.
We've created a monster, Solace.
Oh no. I only wanted to go to Y0, but Azuri kept going.
Imagine that. Just one more layer. One more layer.
Man, if digging ever gets that addictive, I will be very concerned. Don't. But I think we should be fine. We'll get distracted eventually.
Probably. Unless someone starts digging with explosives, then that'll probably be more distracting.
A little. I was honestly tempted to do that a little.
I want to stop you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't do like a TNT dupe or anything, but
Right.
A TNT
I mean-
tower, at least.
no.
Yeah, a tower probably to just mine out a chunk all at once.
Oh no, I was just gonna do it slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants to taste the explosion
Yeah.
slowly.
When you're just when you're going out into the gun range with some thermite, you're not just gonna run away like a pansy. You're gonna get a smell of that air.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes, a fine explosion with the greatest combustion I ever seen.
I'm just imagining some English person, like old English man with a top hat and a monocle out in the range.
Yeah.
And he's grading it like fine wine.
Yeah.
Oh, indubitably. I rate this on the Richter scale of 3. And he just pulls out a cup of tea.
Yeah.
No, 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 you're doing it wrong. You're not using proper fuel.
I'd be concerned about what more fuel you'd need other than thermite. Also, high Sonic music popping up.
Definitely a coincidence is not Spotify listening to our
Yeah,
right. Did you say Sonic?
I
What
know
is it,
Sonic.
Sonic?
I think it is a mix, but yeah, they definitely found Sonic. Dude. I will say, the fact that they did get... Was it Chris Whitehead to do Mania? The group that they got to do Mania was one of the best hiring decisions they actually got in a while.
Oh, they actually hired him? Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, he was the one who developed the game, so he was a part of the team for a bit at least.
Right. Well, I mean, I know that the group did a game, and then Sega's like, "Hey, we like this. Come, let us publish it for you."
Yeah.
Well, only in a more corporate speak. But I didn't realize that they did extra work after that.
I think they have. Because they would have had to do, like, the DLC portions of it as well when it started launching on newer consoles. Oot. I should actually look again at the speedrun stuff for the older Sonic games. See if that community is actually still thriving a little bit.
Right.
Because I just remember for the older Sonic games at least, there's a lot of map zipping that happens.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay for good old Genesis stuff.
Yep. Hooray for a very quick coding practices because they performed really well. And hooray for bad level design.
Gotta love the older Sonic.
They did do a lot of programming wizardry to fit it all in, though.
Oh yeah. That shulker's done already.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I guess thinking on it, what would happen if McDonald's tried making a Ronald McDonald VTuber?
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
That that would create a new wave of memes, indeed.
Because the fact that Sega has at least done corporate VTubers now,
Right.
like, the hand is out there.
Yeah.
We'll see things like the Ronald McDonald, we'll see the Burger King actually come back into the limelight. They may actually let him play his old games too, which it would be kind of fun.
Oh my god, that okay. Sneak
That would
King
be
was
awesome.
was a great game, yeah. I'm all for this.
What else
Like
is
of all the
there?
advertisement games, I think Sneak King was one of the best.
It is one of the better stealth games on the 360, from what I recall.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, Coca-Cola has Santa Claus.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh yeah, the polar bears. Yeah.
Yeah. They can make a Santa Claus VTuber.
Oh no. Wait, did Wendy's actually do it?
I'm not sure if Wendy's
If
has their
not,
own VTuber yet, but Wendy
I
would make
think
a
they
pretty good one.
should. Yeah, because the personality is supposed to be very sassy, and I think that would just be like marketing genius if they did something with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like every so often, they have someone go on their Twitter and start roasting things.
Isn't there a restaurant in the States called, like, Jack in the Box or something?
Yeah, there is.
There's a mascot character to that franchise, too, isn't there?
That I don't know. There isn't one around here, and so I'm not that familiar with it. Besides the mention of the name.
I feel like I've seen it before, or at least an interpretation of one, where it's like a white sphere-headed character who's mostly humanoid in shape, except for the head, which looks like a 3-year-old kind of made it.
Okay. Okay. Huh.
Because it's just like an orb with the red party hat, but without any like
Right.
fancy decorations. And it's got yellow eyes, I think.
Huh.
So technically there is a design there they could go with. Not sure how successful it would actually be as one, but it is a design.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, I just thought of the worst one though. KFC.
Oh no. No.
Now, would they go with old Sanders or young Sanders?
Oh god, that's a decision.
Because you remember there was that game that
Yeah,
that
that I was about to mention that they are going to go with that design.
yeah.
It would work. People would
Yeah.
get thirst trapped over it.
Designs to go for because of the DC comic.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah, Sanders has appeared a lot in the DC comics, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yes, he's got his own series.
Oh god. That would be mildly cursed, but the sad part is I can still see this.
My favorite is the Colonel Sanders. That's actually a chicken. Yeah.
Is that part of like the Pets universe?
It's one of the Infinite Earths.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Does he sell people? Like,
I don't think they went into it, but he's just in like one frame, and I'm like, wait a minute, that Colonel Sanders is a chicken? No way. And then they never bring it back.
oh, that raises so many goddamn questions for that Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Then I'm just imagining something like if Colonel Sanders would be a chicken in that universe, then something like Captain George's would also just be a fish. It would just be a fish in a sailor outfit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see it. Oh man.
Oh, nice, there's a skeleton down here. Hi, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Actually, a lot of skeleton parts down here. Have you been killing
Is it
them?
raining in your chunk?
It's raining in this chunk at least, yeah.
It's not raining in mine.
This is the front section though, so I'm just heading back to empty out inventory because I usually try and cycle per line just so I don't fill up halfway.
Right.
And up. Hi, Izzo.
Hello.
Well, I don't know why the McDonald's jingle is in my head.
I mean, it gets stuck in your head. It's the McDonald's jingle.
I suppose so.
Did you have dinner?
I did, but I haven't heard the McDonald's jingle in a very long time.
Maybe that's just the lasting power of it.
Wow.
It worked.
I guess so. Oh no.
Marketing, baby!
Yep.
No, I've been brainwashed.
Marketing is the root of all evil. Having actually tried one now, I don't actually care that much about Big Macs.
I've noticed, at least in the US, it varies by the restaurant you find it in. Sometimes they put too much sauce, sometimes not nearly enough.
For me, it's just the fact that the patties for Big Macs are smaller. So
I
like
see.
everything else completely overpowers it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess if you're comparing it to the quarter pounder with cheese, it's kind of no comparison. Two different types of sandwiches.
Yeah.
If you don't like one, you like the other usually. If you're a quarter pounder guy, go with the quarter pounder.
Yeah. Nope. Nope, that's too low. I need to go higher.
Although now that I think about it, I do like the Whopper. If we're talking about fast food burgers, Whopper's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whopper is Wendy's? No, Burger King.
One needs to be the Baconator. I think that's their claim to fame burger.
Yeah. Trying to think if I actually have a Burger King in my area.
Maybe not if you're in Canada, because I think it's the same company that has Hortons.
Hmm.
Because you might have a Hortons nearby, though.
I mean, we have Tim Hortons, but not
Yeah,
Hortons.
so sorry. It's Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons and Burger King are two very different kinds of restaurants, though.
Owned by the same company. So if the same company owns them, they're unlikely to put them next to each other.
Mm. But that sounds like such a dumb decision, considering Tim Hortons is a coffee shop and Burger King
Yeah.
is a fast food joint.
Yes. They both have coffee. Idiots in corporate management don't really get it.
Most people in Canada prefer McDonald's coffee, anyways.
That's funny. Do they sell Newman's Own there?
No, I think McDonald's actually has the old Tim Hortons recipe.
Really interesting. That's funny.
Yeah. What I find the more ironic is that McDonald's has the Fruitopia orange drink.
Right.
Okay.
The Fruitopia orange drink is the old McDonald's orange drink that Coca-Cola had originally bought off of Microsoft and is just reselling it back to them.
Wait, what?
or making them pay for it so that way they can have it in stores, or however that's
Wow.
supposed to work. But if you taste the orange Fruitopia, it's literally just the old McDonald's orange drink.
Wow, that's crazy.
Although if we do want to talk oddities with fast food stuff, McDonald's is actually starting to strive to get rid of a lot of their plastic stuff now.
Oh, I heard about this.
So the straw is obviously the big one.
That's horrible.
So
Yeah.
they all have
I've heard of paper straws. That's not right.
paper straws are kind of annoying.
Jumped off the wrong side. I'm glad I didn't die.
Oh, welcome in, Kenny. Apologies that you died. You want to make sure to make a new character sheet before you come back in. Welcome in.
Greetings.
But yeah, the McDonald's paper straws are weird. That's kind of why I keep a bunch of metal straws at the
Okay.
cabin.
Yeah.
And then they finally changed the spoons for the McFlurries. So they're no longer the...
Please tell me it's not paper spoons.
No, they're wooden, but
Oh, thank God. Well, that's okay.
wood is just sturdier paper.
I guess so.
Hype for Baldur's
Huh.
Gate 3. I've only slept 3 hours. Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely an important one to be ready for, Kenny, so definitely understand that.
Sure. I'm very much looking forward to see what they actually included in it.
Oh, I mean, there's bear sex, so I mean,
Wait, what? Say that again?
bear sex.
Okay, that's exactly what I thought you said. Never mind.
It learns these after a certain bean provider. Okay, thank you, Kala. I figured it was something like that. Yeah, the fact that it was the bean provider, that was the main thing, is still mildly funny that McDonald's able to get that from them after.
Yeah.
Kala fun fact of the day.
Yeah.
Dude. But yeah, if you're ever in Canada, don't bother getting coffee at Tim Hortons.
That's good to know.
Like, coming from a robot that doesn't even care about coffee, McDonald's coffee is better.
Dang. Okay.
Unless you somehow get super lucky at the Tim Hortons and they, like, have the deepest roast of it possible.
Okay.
Because, yeah, like Kala said, their coffee is super watered down now.
Ugh.
And, like, it's not even a fault of putting too much water in it, just the beans are that bad.
Right. That's interesting.
See, I'm scared about going there, having coffee, and realizing that the coffee that I've been drinking my whole life is awful.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, I'm going to be cursed with
Yeah.
knowledge after that.
Oh my gosh.
Small bear literally outside the barracks door. I mean, it's always good to have a little friend bear, but I'm assuming they weren't like brother bear levels of friendly.
The staircase is no longer safe. Bye, Zori.
Oh my god, this.
What?
Problem?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
apparently
yeah,
we've been
yeah.
muted.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why Discord does that. Sometimes it just decides that, yeah, I don't want to have the audio for that anymore.
I see.
I mean, why would you want audio? You're streaming.
Yeah.
What?
Oh. I'm glad they at least got some pictures of the bear, Kenny. Especially if you're in Alaska, the bears up there have to be pretty healthy.
I went to the dark side of the coffee connoisseur. I went to try drip coffee, and now even Starbucks is awful. Oh no, I'm so
Oof.
sorry, Kala.
Hey, thank you for following Normal Slime. You know, good thing that I made Nisbot tell me when somebody follows.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to have available. Dude.
Man, I'm really lucky in that I'm not a big coffee drinker. I use it to accent other things. Like my preferred method of coffee consumption is to put a little into like hot chocolate.
Oh
So,
yeah,
so a
that's so good.
mocha.
Yeah.
Also, Kenny, the friends that we got are tagged in the title of the stream, but the blue-haired one is Solace, and the tired-looking one is Ezo.
Hello.
Thank you. It's like, oh yeah, the blue hair one, but the tired one. Like that's
Oh
so
my God.
good.
Death Wish coffee. Okay, so I had that once. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, okay, it's just coffee. It's probably just super bold or whatever. So I had a whole cup in the morning, and I was flying straight through like midnight that night.
Yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
accurate.
My gosh.
See, this is
That's
why
what
you have to be
happens when you
careful.
procrastinate.
You have to be careful with your caffeine intake, apparently.
Yeah.
I imagine like Solis sleeping after that and not waking up for like a day.
Solace.
Oh no, I was up till like 4 a.m. still wide awake. I was like, oh God, what the heck? This is never gonna wear off.
Yeah. What did I do?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's kind of funny. I wear a smartwatch that reads biometrics. So
Mhm.
afterward I looked at the heart rate monitor. Apparently I went up to like 130 or something. And
Seems
just
about
stayed there
right.
for the entire afternoon.
I mean, with the way that you said it impacted your body, like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, adding Death Wish coffee to his throne sounds like an awful idea.
Well, okay. I did that on a recommendation because I like them. Okay, whatever. It's coffee. It's probably it probably just tastes bold. They probably like a darker roast or something like whatever.
Yeah.
I was not prepared.
You can come prepared by making it like a 8-to-1 mocha with 8 parts chocolate and 1 part of Death Wish.
There was almost nothing I could do with it. Like a like 2 ounces of coffee to like the rest hot chocolate was still like super spiked to me.
Ugh. Had to be careful then. Did you eventually like finish it off, or did you have to chuck it?
Well, yeah, I did eventually finish it, but it took like I think it was enough for like 8 cups of coffee. Well, I went through it over like the course of 2 months.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
So for 8 cups of coffee worth, you probably made it like 32 to 64.
about that.
Welcome to the wonders of caffeine.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Totally wasn't Callow's recommendation. It totally was.
I mean, we
Yeah,
can
that
always
sounds
trust
like a
Kala.
kinda thing.
We can always trust the cute ones. Solace at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Just to see Solace vibrating at 4 a.m. The neighbors that exist like a block down the street are yelling at him for being too loud.
Shaking more than Toto. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going?
Doot. I'm actually trying to think if anyone's made a horror story or an SCP based on a being who is just constantly vibrating.
I mean, that sounds like something that exists.
Yeah, it should, realistically, right?
It really should.
Because we've got examples with, like, the Flash being able to just vibrate and move through solid objects.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, inventory's full.
Or effective time.
Callow's on the intake for that one. Sorry, Callow. I do know my comic book lore a little bit, at least.
Uh,
Been a hot minute, mind you, but Did hear recently there was actually a comic series about one of the Green Lanterns obtaining all of the rings.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, so he ended up becoming a White Lantern because he mastered the emotional control over all of the rings.
Oh, wow.
So what you are saying is that he's the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
No.
And while I was leaving that open for the joke, it is an actual plot point that they're doing.
Wow.
So conceptually it's weird, but it's what they wanted to do with it. So I mean, seems a little bit Mary Sue, but
Yeah.
Very
Well, I
sick.
mean, it's a superhero comic. Well, there's really no limits.
true. Yeah.
They can have Superman tanking a supernova and just be like, okay, whatever. Then they could do stuff like that.
I mean, they handwave a lot with Superman.
True.
Because functionally speaking, he's just got superpowers because he doesn't need to eat and is powered by the sun.
Yeah, and I guess if a supernova is just more sun power, then you know,
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's exploding? Cool.
I was hungry.
I could go for a late lunch.
You know what we need? We need Superman in space. Don't do
Superman's
that, please.
eco-friendly.
I'm not going to read that. It sounds awful.
I mean,
No, go on, go on.
I was thinking if you did actually just have Superman in space, you can still get the sun's energies.
Yeah. In fact, it'd be more efficient than being standing on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can go to many suns.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also the
Fuck.
our atmosphere is also a filter, so
Yeah, so he's getting the slow charge. We need to get him on that fast charger.
yep.
Skeleton, go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are digging out 16 chunks because
Yeah.
Solis wants to make a huge meme.
Yes.
This is a meme powered project. Yes.
Yes.
Jason.
Hey, Jason. God damn it. I too conflate that.
You still going, by the way, Jason?
He's not.
Already ran. I see how it is.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you eat, Jason?
He at least studied.
Have a good eating. I hope you. Calla, stop.
Is Kala just promoting your throne?
She is. I don't know why. It's not. What the heck? Wait. Hey.
Not even that
something,
one,
what
right?
What? God damn it.
Hi, Jason. Are you taking care of yourself, Mr. Cat? Am I gonna have to get the spray bottle?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, Zori does have a throne. Ha ha ha.
What? No. You don't have proof of that.
Bonk.
Too late now.
Bonk. I'm not gonna put it in yours because you'll just bonk me.
You're lying.
I can do it though, because I'm a mod.
That is your profile picture, guy. And I see sound stuff.
You don't have any proof of that.
Let's see. If I click on one of these.
I believe I've been set up.
Yep.
I think this is you, Azori. I think this is you. See what you started, Kala.
You've started a war. We're not going to financially recover from this.
I know I neutered creepers, but that will never not get me.
You could always play with sound off. You'll never have to worry about them anymore.
I saw the light and I was like, oh, I know what that is.
I saw the light.
Ah!
Many moons have passed, and I had finally seen the light.
Crawling in the darkness. Oh no. Let me whip out the hooba stank.
No, I don't have a throne, Kala. I have issues getting deliveries sent to me, so a throne sounds like a problem.
Hmm.
Although realistically, I could just try and set it up as like the drop-off location near me, couldn't I?
Maybe we, instead of sending things to Jude, we can send Jude to the things.
You just pay for plane tickets.
Yeah.
Not even like you're a robot. We can turn you off.
Oh wow.
Technically speaking,
Teleportation.
you're just gonna pack me in storage bay, aren't you?
Yeah, instead of shipping the thing to you, we are going to ship you to the thing.
Not really a person when he's off, right?
There are so many ethical questions we're dodging here. You can add Air Canada gift cards to Throne. Oh, that's bad. Do we trust Air Canada enough?
I didn't even know there was an Air Canada.
There is, unfortunately.
Is it domestic only or is it international?
I think Air Canada does go outside of Canada, but
Okay.
yeah, and
And just do this now.
Air-
Yes.
Air Canada is shit.
It's so beautiful.
Kala understands.
I'm
Oh,
glad
you
you're having fun, Azori.
oh, you took Air Canada to go to Japan, Kala? Why? Nice.
Taking a risk, I can imagine.
Also, hey, Frank. Oops. Hope things
How's it
are
going,
going
Frank?
well. Doot. Yeah, we got the chiptune music on for Minecraft. There's enough pixels, we may as well amplify them while we're here.
Yeah, I'll amplify those pixels.
I now realize that I'm listening to Minecraft music while I'm playing Minecraft.
Why?
I don't know what to say. What?
Okay, good.
Yeah, the
Soundboard
song
still
that is
work.
playing right now is from Minecraft. And I was like, huh, I know this song. Why does it fit so well?
Oh no.
It's almost like it was made for this.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna jump off this cliff. Nope, this is the wrong cliff. Oh gosh.
Racing.
Oh. Yeah. Jumping off a cliff is not a valid solution to most problems.
Dang.
It is for this one though.
$1,600?
Correct. Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. That sounds about right for a U.S. flight for American Air. I hope the in-flight meal wasn't just a cup of noodles though.
I mean, I think if you're flying out of Japan, maybe.
It was actually pretty good. Oh wow, that's great. That's awesome.
And rare.
Yeah.
You'll actually have to give them a 3-star review for that one.
But any stars is usually more than what flight food deserves. So.
Yeah, Jason, if you are still here, by the way, can you get Blue Archives Gotcha to stop being mean to me?
Uh-oh.
I just want the flamethrower demon girl, and I'm 150 draws in, and I haven't seen her yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I know this problem. I'm getting flashbacks.
There's thankfully a spark at 200, which I'll be able to get via the free stuff, but like, I should have
Okay.
gotten her by now. Buddies that I play kind of with got her literally on the first 10 draw.
Really? I am mad. Stop. Ah! Hi, Zori. Can you help me with a problem?
Are you being assaulted?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Learning about others' gacha luck is a mistake. In what way, Frank?
Thank you very much.
You might want to take care of that thing in your head.
It belongs there.
It's a back scratcher.
It's keeping things in. Miso chicken and pork tenderloin. The
Oh
sauce.
man,
Oh my god.
that reminds me of The Simpsons when Lenny has the coin in his forehead.
Oh god, that
That's
Oh,
so
no.
good.
someone's always lucky and it makes you feel bad. Yeah, that's fair. Here we go. I've honestly been more tempted to tell Solace about Blue Archive because this character is just a walking flamethrower.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first of dozens to try to get me to play the game.
I wasn't honestly going to push too hard about it. But character design wise, I would at least bring attention to it. Shoot. Because aside from the fact that she's physically hot, she also has a flamethrower.
I see.
I see.
Oh. I'll make sure I'm actually digging this out properly. These cliffs in the back are really annoying to dig through.
Yep.
Oh, Melina's live.
Oh wow.
This would be fairly early in the morning for her, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Either extremely late or extremely early for her. I don't know which part of the spectrum she's on right now.
That's a good point, actually. I don't know exactly what time zone she's in.
Middle of Russia.
So it would be
So
early morning.
yeah. Well, I
'Cause-
mean, she's also Gremlin, so
Yeah. Actually, no. If it's middle of Russia, that would be plus. I want to say +6 to +9 in that range somewhere.
okay. Russia's a big place, makes sense. Both of those are kind of that's that. Okay, that's early morning, late night, depending on where you are.
Yeah. Also, I thought it was her going live, Frank. I just saw the notification and it looks like Melina's icon with a clown nose on it.
Oh,
And I don't follow too many other VTubers who are blonde, so
let me check my list. I do not. Oh gosh, what?
hey, the June.
Hey, Tune.
Hey,
Thanks for the
Sean.
resub. How you doing?
Sorry, that sounded so tired. I'm glad to see you. It's just
Oh,
that
wow.
my brain is like turned off.
How you doing today?
Can I get you a coffee?
Please don't die midstream. Doing all right? That's
Not
all.
like I'm not tired. It's just my brain just turned off for a bit. And
I mean, when do we ever have the capacity to truly think while we're doing Minecraft?
True.
this is a shield.
A geode?
Yep.
Wow.
So you want to add a treasure room to your temple?
Oh my gosh. Well, you can dig around it. I'll figure out what to do with it if you want to.
It's in the way. It's going in a box.
Or you can put it in a box.
Shit, dude.
Already blah. Oh no. Oh no, June. That reminds me, you didn't stream all summer. How are you doing in Final Fantasy 14? I presume that's your activity.
It belongs in a museum. Sadly, this isn't Stardew Valley. Although
It could be.
it does have a multiplayer mod.
Does it? What does it really?
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure you can play with up to 4 people.
Oh right.
Stardew
It's
Valley?
I
Yeah.
I played with Jason. And yeah, it's multiplayer.
Yeah, it's multiplayer.
in vanilla. I remember hating it because I had to sync my schedule to everyone else, and I couldn't figure out the game before they did, and they already had it memorized. And I'm like, okay, I'll just sit here and fish.
Used to, but it's vanilla. Ah, okay. I just remember the, not exactly controversy, but the fact that Concerned Ape was using the mod before he actually had it applied to the game.
I
And
see.
people were just calling him out on it. Because the announcement post he was showing multiple people in wasn't even the one for multiplayer.
Hello.
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm eating rocks.
Solace loves Stardew.
I like Stardew like I like a hole in the head.
Farming is not for everybody.
With bullets?
Well, okay, so farming is fine, but trying to figure out the game while everyone else already has it memorized is kind of bad when there's also a sleep schedule that you need to keep to in the game to actually be effective.
Ah, yeah.
Right.
What's the name of this gang? You, Azori, and Jude. We have a name. It's just Diggy Diggy Hole.
Yeah, pretty much. Other than just the boys, there wasn't really much to go off of, because we are a wizard who's cursed with the fires that always follow him, a musician, and a robot in the middle of the woods.
True.
We have no consecutive theming. Unless, like, I stop being a robot, then we can at least all be humanoid.
Well, I mean, you're a humanoid robot, so I guess that's good enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Shin, how's it going?
As far as I know, Solis does have robots on his
Yes.
universe.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There's the ones you guys know of are the robotic clones of Mira and Lucy.
Yeah. Also, hi, Shin. Been a while since we've seen that name.
Hey,
Wow.
Shin, how are you doing, dude?
Printing sandwiches, indeed.
Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole.
So let's make community goal for a solo run of Stardew. Oh, why would you do this to me, Jason?
I mean, you wouldn't have other people rushing you, at least.
True, I would have an infinite number of backseaters, but I mean,
When don't you?
that's true. I am my own backseater sometimes too. Is Stardew the type of game that I can actually figure out in solo within a
Yes.
stream budget of like 4 hours a week?
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely.
Huh.
Farming games aren't necessarily too hard to learn. Like, the only thing that you'd have to experiment with is, like, giving gifts to residents to make them like you quicker.
I see.
But aside from that, it's relatively straightforward to play them.
I see. No, Jason.
Do it.
Ah, shocked to see solo streaming. Usually miss it. Yeah, I was shocked too. This is not my usual time slot.
I should probably put the music window up while I'm doing Minecraft, shouldn't I?
That reminds me, Shin, how's the startup going?
Well, he's getting back from the office at least, so he's still got that
Sure.
going.
That's true. You're actually talking to someone outside the office. That is an improvement as far as I know. You're like the reverse of a hermit. You don't stay at home per se to play video games all day. You stay home at all day to work.
Which is definitely better.
Oh, I'm missing materials. I need to stuff it in a box.
There we go. Just in case you see anything you miss, Frank, I'll put the music window open for you. Kind of just forget to turn it on for the Minecraft streams, 'cause I figured there's already too much on screen, to be honest.
Honestly, running around town. Wow, that's great.
For me, it's the only thing on screen.
It's all good. That's awesome. I'm glad it's all going good for you. Because when you said you were working for a startup, I was like, oh, I have expectations of this not going well because that is the mathematical average.
Unfortunately, yeah. But it's Shin. We can trust in a demon.
Oh, I can trust in Shin, but the people he's working with, I don't know them.
Right.
It is your startup personally. Okay, that's a little different. You get to choose all the people you're working with.
Yeah. Oh, is this from Super Hexagon, Frank? I haven't played that in a hot minute.
Claptrap Clam. Oh, I see. Well, at least there's that. June, if you can make everything yourself, that's great. That's great.
Omnicrafter is usually something you want to do on at least one character in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
It's not recommended to do it on everyone, but it's at least good to do it once.
Hold it, partner. Uh-oh. Hi, Jason.
Minecraft, what a nerd. I know, right? I know it.
Yeah, we're definitely not nerds at all. Toot.
Just point a spot and I'm going to dig a hole.
Second, I thought this was Undertale music instead of Silent Hill.
I mean, I have a little bit of everything, so.
Yeah. And both Undertale and Silent Hill have pretty good OSTs tied to them.
They do.
So, I've been watching Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
I'm now, yeah, I had to watch the movie now, I think. Like,
Twin
I
Peaks?
just
Like 30
finished
years
season 2.
old. You're like 30 years too late to the party.
Yeah. I know,
Okay.
I know. Like, I never been the kind of person that watches shows and
Right.
movies.
I see.
So, yeah, my knowledge of that is pretty limited. But I started watching Twin Peaks. It's amazing. I love it. But the thing that I keep saying is, oh my god, Silent Hill stole everything from Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Even the music, dude.
Oh man.
Which, you know what? I'm glad. Like, it's amazing. I love
It
it.
works.
You gotta grab it from somewhere, so I mean.
Level 60 miner, blacksmith, weaver, level 50 carpenter, level 38 botanist so far. Wow.
You got about a third of them?
Did you know? What do I know?
I don't actually remember the full Final Fantasy XIV free trial meme.
The
Did they
Deadly Premonition
premonition?
was going to be a Twin Peaks game? No way, dude. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. They do this exactly the same as Cooper. Come on, he's the same guy, basically.
I wonder what it would have taken to actually keep the license on that then. Because if they ended up just losing the Twin Peaks license for it.
That reminds me, Shin. Control is a game I want to play someday. I saw you play it, but I don't remember much of it. So, but I remember it being a cool game.
Yeah. As long as you get a handle on it, you should be fine.
Like it was like one of those psychological mystery games, but it wasn't too much on the horror.
Correct. It'll still try to spook you, but it's not going to be like Outlast or anything like that.
Right. Oh gosh, I don't think I could handle Outlast. I don't know how Kuma handled Outlast. No, she didn't. Never mind. Yeah.
How did Kuma handle it? She did not. The frog got scared.
Yes.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2 is really like Twin Peaks. Sure, based on Cooper, yeah, Shork is definitely Cooper. And like the themes it touches too is really similar, so yeah.
Thanks for the copy, pasta, June.
Hey guys, do you know that Final Fantasy XIV is free to kill your wife and steal your kids all the way up to level 80? Soon to be raised to... Wait, what? 60.
What?
Sorry. All the way to level 60. Soon to be raised to 70 when the Dawn Trails expansion releases.
Hate myself. Oh gosh. Yeah, you had it memorized. Oh my god.
Oh no, I was just reading your chat. I have your guys' windows open. Also, yeah, that is one that June customed there. Because the meme itself was just the original advertisement.
I see. I remember one day they turned the free trial off, and then everyone died.
Yeah,
The meme was dead.
the free trial is still gone, I believe.
It's on again, I think. I think maybe they had login issues when one of the expansions. It was too popular for a couple of weeks. So
Well,
they had to cut off people from the free trial.
well, yeah, when the Asmongold hopped over from WoW, so many people joined 14.
Oh god.
Dude. So many people complaining in dungeons about how to do dungeons that are so used to World of Warcraft-esque mechanics that they weren't even thinking how 14 went.
Oh, okay. I think I understand now. It's like you see, World of Warcraft dungeons used to be a lot more interesting in that it didn't hold your hand. Now it's more like the tour guide version of a dungeon.
Yeah,
So that's probably what people were expecting now.
yeah. Final Fantasy dungeons are still requiring a little bit of thought, at least.
Yeah. Fresh blood.
God forbid if anyone actually started rolling Aurum Vale. Because to all the Final Fantasy players out there, at least, Aurum Vale used to be required, if I remember right.
Right. Hey Frank, how's it going?
And Aurum Vale should not have been required.
Uh, the I don't know. Maybe this is the meme. I don't know anymore. But when people try to get me to play Final Fantasy 14, they like to tell me it's great if you can get past the first 50 levels or so.
Yeah. The basic meme is that even though they've quote unquote fixed it, is that ARR is one of the hardest beginnings to actively get through.
I see.
Being someone who has played through the game, I want to say 4 times now, technically,
Oh my goodness.
because I've needed to make characters for roleplay stuff.
Ah, okay.
So, yes, as a good reminder, you can play Final Fantasy XIV with one character. There's nothing requiring you to make more, unless you're role-playing and require more characters.
I see.
Dude.
Remember people telling me that about Lineage 2? They lied. Oh
Oof. Man, it's been a while since I've thought of Lineage 2.
no. It never gets good. Ah.
It's still kicking from what I recall.
Is it really?
Pretty sure it is, at least.
One of those like RuneScape. It won't die.
Well, I mean, that, Guild Wars 2.
True.
I think Guild Wars 2 is actually on Steam now, which is weird.
Is it really?
Yeah, or at least it's coming to there. I thought I saw an advertisement for it already. I had every single class max in ARR, and then I never played any expansions.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Frank.
Wow. So AR was that bad, huh?
ARR is like Babby's first story.
I see.
There's not that much interesting in it. It sets up the characters and it sets up the world, but it's not something that you couldn't infer in like any other way.
I see.
I miss my pickaxe.
Yeah, no more instant, huh? Where are you working, actually, Izo?
That's a
In a
good
hole.
question.
It's not even Babby's first story, it's just bad. It actively made you hate them.
uh,
Okay, you're here. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I don't really remember ARR very much, if only because of the fact that I had played it once for... Well, no, I've played it technically 6 times, but the first time I played it on the character I was interested in figuring out the story for was a few years ago, so I don't fully remember the story. And then when I was leveling up every other character, since I didn't use boosts at all, I would just skip every single cutscene anyways, because I knew what was going on.
Oh, I see. That's really too bad.
Yeah, ARR is just kind of there. I don't view it as bad, but I find it bland.
Right.
And they don't really make the characters the most enjoyable, because Thancred's just kind of a whiny bastard.
Right.
Y'shtola is still kind of the same as she usually is, so she was fine. Dude. But there's just really not much meat to it, is the best way of putting it in my mind. I had no issues with the game. Hit a point, why am I doing this to myself, and stopped. Yeah, that's fair, Frank. My answer to that question was the people who originally brought me into playing Final Fantasy XIV were roleplay groups. So I was playing the game to just get outfits for my character and roleplay within the engine. I didn't care about content that much.
I see. Oh man.
I was just trying to unlock the areas where we, did our things and get clothing so I could look pretty.
AR is very forgettable. Oh gosh. So okay. Well, what I'm getting out of all this is if I ever did play, I won't because I have my reasons not to. But if
Yeah.
I ever did play and I get the ARR, just mash buttons until it's over.
Also, Izo, to answer your quotations, I wasn't allowed to do the naughty things because I didn't let the Lalafels do that.
Aww.
Granted, I had a cat, but still.
Lame.
That was the weird part with the community. I couldn't always go into bars with the Lalafell because they were just 18 plus rated RP things, even if I wasn't planning on doing anything like
I
that.
see. That's interesting. I see.
And yeah, Jun's point is pretty on point. Heaven's Word is where the story actually starts getting good.
Huh.
I'm having flashbacks to One Piece right now.
What part of One Piece is in Final Fantasy 14? This is not Fortnite.
Oh dear.
No, but it's like, oh yeah, but now listen, dude. Like the episode 155.
Oh,
That's
God.
when it gets good.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Like that whole vibe.
It's fine. You just gotta get past the first like 6 seasons. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is functionally the meme with it. That's why I never asked anyone to play 14 with me later on, because I know it's not going to be enjoyable for anyone to get through it.
Final Fantasy 6. Kefka boss. Okay, okay. Kefka is probably my favorite villain in all of Final Fantasy.
Yeah. The court jester who said "fuck the world" is definitely a good villain.
Pretty much.
And you're supposed to.
But aside from that, I don't think I can think of a villain that I liked. I definitely liked more. And by liked, I don't mean I liked what he did. I mean, he was well written and well executed, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Also, you're supposed to punt Lalafels.
Maybe I should go back and finish Final Fantasy VI at some point.
It wouldn't hurt.
It's on my list, but all for the wrong reasons. I heard you can pile drive a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
When you've got a wrestler in your party who's just strong enough to lift a train, it's usually a recommended game.
Right.
Yeah.
I know one that I want to go back to at some point is Final Fantasy
What's wrong?
3? At least the American release of 3, which I think is 6?
Yeah.
It's the one where you were able to change your job super often and everyone had their own costumes.
Okay, Frank. I need to ask, who's your favorite villain in Final Fantasy? I'm objectively wrong. I will admit I have not played all of them though.
Oh, that's the actual 3. Okay. And yeah, I like Final Fantasy 3. It's just fun being able to screw around with your party members' builds to a very high degree.
Right.
I played Final Fantasy 1 through 6 long ago. I didn't finish any of those.
Oof.
uh, I used to do that all the time. There are so many games that I like. It
Oh,
is
I
not
do.
that I don't
Yeah.
like the game. It's just that I forget and I start again.
You're right, wrong. Or you're right. Did I right, wrong? Oh God, it's getting late for me, isn't it? You're right, Frank. Eyeball's not working.
And yeah, it is about 9:30, so it's getting later. It's honestly wild how polarizing Lalafels are in 14. The Lalafels in 14 are supposed to be like the easiest mix between dwarves and gnomes that you could realistically get in a fantasy setting. So most of the Lalafell characters tend to be fairly bombastic. The only one who's muted at the start of the game, at least, is the princess.
Huh.
And that's only because she's royalty.
I see.
So it makes sense that she's not like, hi, I just made this bomb. Would you like to go test it out with me, please? Or I'm going to overthrow the entire economy because I'm bored.
The only Final Fantasy game you played before 14 was Bravely Default.
Wow. That's
Ooh,
only Final Fantasy adjacent, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. um.
That's like saying that you have an interest in Rocket League because you drive.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid. Yeah, I know what you mean. Do yourself a favor. Yeah, stop playing 14. Go back and play the rest. They are really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
14 I
But
haven't
don't
played
listen to anybody that tells you that 7 is the best one. That's wrong, objectively.
Oh no.
And I'm going to die on that hill.
Yeah.
7's the one with Cloud, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it got a remake.
Yeah, that they haven't fucking finished yet.
True.
Yeah.
How many games is it supposed to be? 3 or 6? I don't remember.
I'd imagine closer to 6, to be honest.
My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sean, exactly. Hussein has defound it, yeah.
Granted.
That's what everybody remembers. That's how I know the game is bad.
Well, I mean, yeah, but when you're going for character
And
modeling,
also the part where Cloud dressed up as a girl.
well, I mean, yeah, that awakened things in people.
Yeah. That's the only two things people can name about that game. Ever.
Well, that and Sephiroth is overcompensating.
True.
Okay, Sephiroth's song is really badass though. That's something I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
That's
True.
great.
One Winged Angel is a classic masterpiece. That still doesn't deny the fact that he's got small dick energy.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, I'm dead.
Game.
That's what everybody did, Stanley. Like, you're not saying anything new here. Like, yeah, I get it. Tifa was like the first video game crush for many. But the rest of Final Fantasy games have cute girls too, you know?
Hmm.
Like, you have Riku, and you have Shuna, and you have Pain. And yet, those are the free from X2, I know.
Eh.
Yes.
And you're not a fan of One Winged Angel, Frank? Anything specific about it you don't actually like?
The people who listen to it.
Well, I mean, if you like the composition but you don't like it, there's got to be a reason to it. Oh, that's a significant drop. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, just awkward digging cave section.
Do you need more water?
Oh no, I'm good.
We got buckets. We got water. We can fix this.
I don't like the choir singing. Oh. I gotta remember
Like the
about that.
choir singing specifically about yeah, the lyrics are not that good, but when you are in the game,
Fuck.
right? You don't listen to the lyrics. You should listen to Sephiroth.
You're just listening to the man behind the madness.
Oh wow! Wait, back up. Interesting fact about Winged Angel. It's a movement it's a movement from Dancing Mad that was taken out because Dancing Mad was too long. Wow, Dancing Mad is one of my favorite tracks of all time in Final Fantasy as well. So
Can't compare to Dancing Mad in the slightest, is apparently Frank's opinion.
interesting.
Wow, I'm pretty sure you all heard that. That was fucking loud.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was so fucking loud.
Why do I keep
I'm not sure
taking
if
the
it was through
elevator?
the mic or through like intercontinental sound.
Yeah.
I think one thing we could at least all agree on in terms of Final Fantasy, why does 13 exist?
Oh, I can tell you how it exists.
Okay,
that's an
so
okay.
you're
go
going
ahead.
to hate me, but I like 13.
Oh
I
no.
don't think it's good. I don't think
Ow.
it's good, but I
Okay.
like it. I just like how bad it is.
I'm not gonna fault people for having... Would this count as guilty pleasure?
I guess it can fall down there.
But liking a game because it's bad is fine.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I-
I think that.
I just
I
don't
kinda
think
go
there's
through the same
anything...
thing when I watch old Godzilla movies.
Okay. Just the campiness of them?
Yeah, like you can see the zipper. It's amazing. Like these actors took this seriously while they were in the suit, but
Yeah.
it's not good.
Just a man in a rubber suit stomping on a bunch of functional
Yeah.
Legos.
They must have taken like dozens of takes to get it right.
13-2 actually has a good villain? God damn it.
I haven't played 13-2, actually.
Wait, hold
But
on.
I'm going to say something. The title is fucking stupid.
It's-
13-2 Lightning Returns. How many titles do you need?
They'll need one more when they make the movie.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I haven't played either. I just looked into them after people talked about it. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, Lightning Returns is 13-3. 13-3. Lightning Returns again.
Oh,
Like,
God.
it wasn't good when they did it with 10. Why did they try to do that again? Like, I get wanting to do a spin-off, but
Right.
giving it 2 numbers is so fucking stupid.
Oh my goodness.
I find it more funny if they do the Roman numerals for one of them, but then they just use the Latin numbers for the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Back when I wrote reviews, I do remember saying
Yeah.
the lore of Final Fantasy 13 actually quite good, like opening up the main menu and diving in. Really nice. The storytelling is the worst. Blah bleep bleep bleep. I've ever seen. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. 10-2 is straight worse than 10. 13-2 is an improvement. Okay. An improvement on something I don't expect anything from is at least good. And then Lightning
I
Returns.
had to disagree with that. I don't think it's better or worse. It's just different. Like 10-2 is its own thing, and you can play dress up. It's amazing. I love it.
Girl
I want more of that.
Final
There you go.
Fashion 10.
Final Fashion 10. I mean,
You understand that you get to play as a emo girl that
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
guns and sings.
yeah.
Yeah. That's,
She's perfect.
Her
She's
name's
perfect.
Pain, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. She's called Pain, dude.
Bro, that's so metal.
I'm just singing in the band. My name's Pain.
Potatoes are cool. Agreed.
Dude.
Good in the sense that Final Fantasy 13 was was a wet fart, and 13.2 is a dry one. Okay, so the story on the Final Fantasy 13 development. They took 7 years to get to a point where they said, we're going to start advertising this, right? Because it had been in development for a very long time. People were like, "Hey, what's going on with this game?"
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, "All right, we got to start marketing this thing." At the same time,
Oh,
they reached.
sorry.
All good.
You all right? It sound like your
Yeah,
forehead just slammed into something.
No, no, I hit the microphone with my hand.
Oh, is the microphone okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So they got an point in development to have this meeting to get all their brains together to kind of figure out what direction they're going to take this, because after 7 years of development, a lot had happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. So what happened was during those 7 years, there was like internal politics on everyone's siloed ideas, and they were all like defending their ideas and developing their own ideas independently and not making a cohesive project.
Ooh, this sounds
So
bad.
so they didn't have a game being developed at 7 years when they started marketing it.
Mm,
The following
Nice.
year is when the entirety of the game that you got to play was developed, because they had to scrap everything, rehire for the team, rework everything from pre-production onward in a year to get the game out.
uh,
Yeah.
Nice.
So if Final Fantasy 13 is not good, that is why. It was all developed in a year.
oh, I thought you were talking about 15.
No, well, I don't know the story about 15, but I imagine something similar probably happened.
Yeah, from what I've heard from people recording the events, the director who started the project kept seeing like a bunch of new stuff and just kept wanting to add shit into it. So
I
by
see.
the time that they hired a co-director to help rein things in, and they moved the original director off the project to work on Kingdom Hearts 3, I believe, because it was Nomura, I'm pretty sure, who they had heading 15 at the start. But they basically saw this team after at least 5 years of time, and they've done basically nothing because Nomura kept trying to drive new shit into it. So it
See?
so when you look at Final Fantasy 15 and just dive into it, there's a lot of pre-made assets. The world doesn't make sense, and
Right.
just a bunch of very, very bad decisions when it came to just crafting that experience.
I see.
Yeah, like if you watch the trailers from back in the day on 15, it looks so different. Like the
Yeah.
characters
Right.
are the same, but it looks so different. Like the setting, even the style, it's different. Yeah.
Huh.
Mm. Yeah, Frank, you're right. The bromancing is at least done right.
Oh my God.
Hi,
Oh no.
Mousy.
Mousy. Hey, Mousy,
Hi,
how's it going?
mouse.
Well, come
How you
in.
doing? How's your stream?
Hope you and the mouse house are doing well. Dude.
Hope you're doing well. That's right. You were playing Cat Quest. I was watching it, but I had to have you muted for a little bit. How'd it turn out?
I mean, Cat Quest is a fairly well-built game. I've seen people actively speedrun it, so
I have it on my phone. I've yet to sink a lot of time in it, but it's cute. It's cute enough for me to suffer the puns. Okay.
yeah, that sounds about right.
All puns.
Well, I mean, it's a game called Cat Quest. What are you expecting?
So welcome
Oh
in,
man,
everyone.
I remember like my brother was a huge fan of Final Fantasy. He's not so
Oh
much
yeah.
now. He
Mm-hmm.
kinda he kinda was like, okay, enough Final Fantasy for me. But I remember him getting Final Fantasy 13 day one, and he
Ooh.
didn't play it. Like he got
Oh.
like 4 hours in, and he was like, yeah, okay, this is bad. I'm not playing this. And then I started playing it, and I was like, this is amazing.
Wait, seriously?
He was like, this is so stupid. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Two.
Why the hole? It's so derpy but chill. Wait, you talk about the hole or the game?
Yeah, Cat Quest would be derpy,
Oh
but
yeah,
chill.
she, like I'm on that boat. Like I didn't like the fighting system. Like I had to deal with it. I wasn't having fun.
See.
But then the cards it plays, and I'm like, this is so stupid. It makes no sense.
Also, Stanley, Final Fantasy is old enough to drink now.
Huh.
Is it?
It should be.
Well, it's basically drunk already, so I hope so.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure the first Final Fantasy would have come out in the early 90s by this point.
Yes.
Oh no, I think he means like the number of the.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Depends on your country, though.
Yeah.
so either 18, 20, or 21. Or 16.
18.
Canada, it's 18.
Really interesting. No. I meant the Final Fantasy number. We're only up to 16, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
with our nice grim dark boy.
Yeah. Everything I saw about Final Fantasy 16 doesn't look very appealing to me.
I've
I've
heard,
not seen anything about it, so no opinion.
I have
I don't
heard
really
people
have much-
enjoy it,
Oh yeah.
but I haven't played it much myself or watched people play it, but the people that I usually trust for RPG stuff are having a good time with it at least.
Well, at least there's that. So to answer your question, Mousy, why the hole? We're digging in this giant 4 chunk by 4 chunk hole so that we can fill it with a meme. Basically, I'm going to build a Toto Sphinx on top of it, and then a layered maze underneath it.
And that's partly why we need to dig out 16 chunks worth of space,
Yep, doodle.
because it's going to be a fairly vertical project.
You know, that
Well-
was a very good answer, but I think I would just have said, why not? Why not?
Well. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes you have to dig 16 chunks. One of those days, you know?
Just one of those days.
Son of a he said, she said.
I'm glad I can always bounce
Wow.
music reference off of you.
Dude, Limp Bizkit is my childhood. Dude.
Well, yeah.
Oh man. 7 layers of Totori. Well, it's got to be divisible by 3. So we're either going with 3, 6, or 9. It depends what I do in between.
You could probably get 12 out of this.
Let's see. We're going from 60 down to 0. Let's see. If I have no buffer between floors and I have 4 including the floor, okay, actually I can do easily a dozen. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're getting the scope creep. Oh no. The more floors I go beyond 3, the exponentially more complicated the design for the maze is going to be.
I mean, we're digging out 16 chunks. I figured it would be a complicated design.
True. I mean, true. It is a 3D maze.
You went to the Disturb concert recently? Nice. No, I'm not a big fan of Disturb. I think they are really good. Like they're a really important band, and the vocalist is amazing too. But I'm not into that band specifically. But yeah, dude, it's so cool that they keep playing.
Other gaps the rabbits can pass through that players cannot?
That's all going to depend upon Salsa's design.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, rabbits need to hop in order to move. They can't crawl like toads or whatever. So you can't make a space that they can get through. And it has to be a space that they can jump through, which means that a 1x1 is about as good as we can do, I think, for a rabbit.
Yeah.
So, that does give me an idea.
Technically speaking, we could use those too if we just trapdoor ourselves to fit in them.
Yes.
Yeah, but the
No.
idea is that you don't do that, right?
Yeah.
You don't get trapdoors.
5 seconds ago.
We've given Solus
Wow,
ideas.
thinking. Yes, you've given me a way to add a second dimension per floor,
There you go.
or a third dimension per floor. So it's now a four-dimensional maze. Oh crap!
Welcome to multi-dimensional chess. Make sure to read over the rules. It'll only take you yes amount of time to understand what's going on.
Yeah. You see, I like that idea of Mousy to baiting Totos around, but resetting that's going to be hell.
Doing that is going to be hell. Like just
True.
doing it is.
Yeah.
Just getting rabbits to here would be...
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You remember your trip trying to get rabbits back to your base, Mousy? Do you remember how many times you had to do that before one actually did what you needed it to and survived? I don't know how they kept dying in a boat, but they did. Imagine that in a maze.
Rabbit dispensers, but how? How are we going to do rabbit dispensers?
Command block, probably.
Yeah, but I don't want to get into command blocks. I want to build whatever a normal person could build. Although command blocks is an interesting idea. Like if I could flip everyone to adventure mode if they're within these chunks, that would be the best.
Oh, that would be
I think you can do
sadistic.
that, yeah.
Press a
Just
button.
prevent everyone from cheating.
Push a button, push a bunch of rabbits out.
Huh. Oh.
Technically
Talking
speaking,
about, like piston hell.
I mean, command block would work better if we're just literally spawning rabbits in.
True.
Yeah.
Because literally press button, spawn rabbit.
I mean, it's your server, it's your build. You can do whatever you want, dude.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't want to use something that someone else
Ow.
can't use.
Press button, receive Toto rain.
Okay. Maybe I write that one where you push button and rabbits just fall out of the sky and die. Oh no. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, neat. Another line done. Or almost done.
What time is it? I can't even see the clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see. I'll take care of my Arknights to make sure my sanity is gone. I mean, my Arknight's sanity, my real sanity is already gone.
Yeah, we don't usually keep that while we're doing Minecraft. The whole rabbit farm drops on your head out of nowhere.
Yes.
Why am I getting 4 FPS in this maze?
It's the rabbits just start falling.
I'd almost wonder if there would be a way you could set up a maze, or if you hit a button on a command block, it spawns a bunch of mobs just somewhere in the near vicinity. You don't know where exactly they are, but you know looking in that direction just completely tanks your FPS.
Oh no. Oh, but what mob would it be? Witches?
Could do silverfish if you're feeling particularly sadistic.
Oh god.
I hate silverfish so much.
I don't think
And
anyone
mice.
likes them.
Endermites. Oh god.
Oh,
I remember
God.
Endermites. Oh. We a lot of those Endermites got a lot of us after we killed the dragon. We're like, all right, yeah, we killed the dragon. All the danger's gone. And also we just get pushed off the bridge by a
Yeah.
dinky little Endermite.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't my fault or anything.
Free.
Like, I went
Oh.
to
This one?
Mousy's stream to apologize.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I killed Mousy. It wasn't my intention. I completely forgot that it was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing because my time in the end was like 5 minutes from a previous server.
Yeah. There.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
At
Whee!
least we're getting diamonds while we're doing all this digging.
I'm surprised we're
Hey,
getting
what's
20
up?
diamonds. Hey, what's side? How's it going?
Well, come in. What? There we go.
The whole thing is webs surrounded by chicken farms to tank your FPS. Oh
Hmm.
God.
I could see it.
Oh, the by the way, the hardware upgrade seems to be working pretty well. I have yet to see anything take it below 20 TPS, so we're good.
That is definitely a
That's
good
not a
thing.
challenge.
I was about to say, it's like, do you want us to try?
Ah.
Um, do do do.
I do think it was kind of funny. The two greatest forces in the server to tank uh the server tick rate was my area next to the village. I don't know why to this day. I removed all the sources I possibly could that would be like large entity numbers,
Mm.
including the chicken farm, and it'd still like destroy the the tick rate. And over by Mousie's mom's place, the over by Pookie's place, the God, I don't even know what it was. She didn't have any. Okay, no. She had like 1,500 cows or something. But even after the cows were gone, it still would tick over so slow that it was like I couldn't figure out what was doing it. There's nothing mechanical over there. It's not like a pile of mobs. Not like a bunch of hoppers or anything that
Yeah.
do things. I don't know why, but it's fine now.
I still think there is something wrong around your house. Like,
I mean,
in a
there
funny
is.
way. Like,
Uh,
have you seen the amount of stuff that is spawning there?
He's
yeah, and most of it's like iron golems, and I don't know why. There's not that much
Why?
danger.
Solace is functionally just duplicating his village every single day.
Oh,
Also, hi phone.
yep.
Spoke to my mom later. Asked if anyone else had done her maze. She replied, "I don't know, but someone was pleading to find a way out once. I don't think their family's fine." Oh no.
Um, I went there. I tried it for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, this is going to take a minute. I'm going to come back when I have more time.
Yeah.
I keep
Oh,
forgetting about it.
I see.
Clearly, we should do it as a celebration for finishing the big dig.
Totally.
Yeah.
Um, but we must remember to bring food because that was my mistake when I first went there.
Oh, yeah. Also that. I stopped because of that.
You know, just a casual Minecraft death trap. It's
I was like, yeah, this is
fine.
the maze. How long could it possibly take me? Oh God, I'm still here 2 hours later. Oh my goodness, I forgot I have a horrible sense of direction. Oh no.
Shoot. Took you an hour? Hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Can't say I'm the most proficient with mazes, but an hour's pretty good for that one.
Right. Especially
It's
if you're a first time through.
huge.
Yeah, Pookie's mage is a fairly expensive one.
There were so many times where I was like, all right, I think this is it. Wait. I was just here. No. How did I get back to the entrance? Ah.
But that is why Pookie designed it that way, so I mean,
Yeah.
why? And yeah, Frank, this chiptune playlist is pretty good. I like coming back to it.
I saw the door. Oh wow. Oh no. Yeah, that feeling when you've been going in circles. No.
Welcome to the roundabout. In the square fortress.
Why was this roundabout 100 blocks long?
And imagine if they do actually add proper circles into Minecraft.
No.
No.
Because we're getting close considering we've got things like the egg, and they're doing their work with the voxel stuff.
The egg? Yo, the dragon egg?
Yeah.
That's not. That's actually square. It's actually square.
Yeah, but it's close.
It looks circular because there's clipping in the transparent parts of the PNG, but it's actually square. they do the same trick with all the other roundish things because basically what they do is they have a PNG that they render twice. It's kind of intersected by itself at 90-degree angles. They
Yeah.
render it twice on those angles, and it kind of looks the same at every angle you look at it. It's actually Square.
Mm. Oh, gravel. Right.
Right now, can't find my text docs that had all my copy pasta in your channel. Oh no.
Hmm. You have to go digging, Shin.
Oh jeez.
Sure, you've got it buried on a hard drive somewhere. I asked Solace, what map are you actually autoing for this event?
7 because I need the apple juice.
Okay.
Actually, I need the crystals too, but the apple juice is harder to come by.
Yeah. You can get all the lower tiered stuff pretty easily and just craft up, but...
Except the green stuff, that's chapter 9 stuff.
Oh. Weird. Looks like I just hopped up for some reason.
You have auto jump on?
Nope.
Hmm.
Auto jump was always a really weird function for this.
Yeah, strangely enough, in 1.20, they made it so that starting a new installation on a new world would no longer default to on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why it took like this long for that to change, but whatever.
I mean, considering it was just a setting in a menu that's not the most important, I'm not super surprised that people would forget about it.
They must have analytics that tell them how often people toggle it off.
I mean, there are... Would that actually be in analytics? Because we have that analytics menu.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's telemetry and it's default on. I don't mind. I don't care if they see me loading up a data pack that turns creepers off because I hate them.
I think they've seen enough people actually turning on the creeper neutering mods at this rate, and they don't care just because initial design philosophy is going to keep them that way.
Right.
I would find it mildly funny if they gave us some kind of a ranged weapon that just sealed creepers to do it, though.
Yeah. Or if they made it so that flaming arrows just made them detonate.
That would be nice.
That would be great.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Would be able to grief a little bit easier on some servers, though.
Oh, that's true.
Dude.
Although I don't know, the cost of griefing with a creeper is just simply get a shield, hold it up.
Yeah.
Thing behind you isn't. Boop, 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 boo.
Mm. Worth checking, Izo, but why do you keep a few shulkers just atop of the water elevator?
Because I don't. It's easier to count for me. Like my inventory is one shulker. So if I have the shulkers on me, I take inventory space from me.
Fair.
I don't get it. But okay. If it works for you, it works for you. I just keep shulkers on me and I fill them until I can't fill them anymore, then I go back.
All good, Shin. Enjoy your lurking.
Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you.
Guess game-wise, I think the main thing that we're really just waiting for more information on is Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Yes, releases tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow.
Probably, I won't be playing it until Friday, but still, I mean, it's I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah. At least you only have to wait a day.
Yeah, true.
Is it going to be...
I remember playing Baldur's Gate back in PS2, was it? The co-op one?
Oh wow, it had PS2 port. Wow.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
it was really good, and
Yeah.
then I never played it again.
No. Aw,
I
man.
keep doing that. Dark Alliance, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Well, the upside to this is if you're just getting into the series now, or you just don't remember anything from the previous two games, that's fine. They Larian is really good at telling a story and getting you up to speed if you need to be on some things.
Yeah.
All that I remember is I had a dude that was really big and he had a stick. And whenever
Mm.
he jumped with a stick in front of him. It was so funny.
I see,
I do remember that.
man.
So I'd expect good character creation then.
Okay, so that's the thing about Baldur's Gate. You see, the games in this franchise, including like Neverwinter and the other Bioware games,
Yeah.
they didn't have good character creator. Basically, you had a character sheet that you rolled for numbers and filled out, stats and stuff. But then
Mm-hmm.
you got to select a portrait to represent you, and that was from a
Oh.
pool of already made portraits, and it was not straightforward or easy or even intended to be able to add more. So
Okay.
that I think is something that Larian's going to improve on. They will have to.
Well, yeah. Although things like Pillars of Eternity kind of follows that idea, if I remember right.
If you want to look to a game that Larian also developed was Divinity Original Sin 2.
Ah.
Their character creator had more of what I'm talking about and expecting. You can actually get to choose facial attributes, stuff like that, and your character portrait is not selected from a number of presets. It's generated from your 3D model.
Okay.
I knew it was live generated because for some reason I got a bug that made my character ghostly, and it just kind of stayed like that for the rest of the game.
Nice.
Maybe they just wanted to make sure your character wasn't stuck in the library all the time.
Maybe it was stuck in library, and that's why it got that way.
Here. And I think that someone's mentioned it before, but there is some wide amount of customizations for BG3, isn't there?
That I
Like
don't know.
character creation wise, at least.
I've not seen much of the character creator
Oh.
in Baldur's Gate.
Well, then I guess we'll see on Friday.
Yeah. The only thing I know about Baldur's Gate right now is that they've said that they'll include subclasses from the player's handbook, which
Oh.
is pretty good. I was expecting some to not make it from the player's handbook. Hopefully, we'll see additions as the game matures, I guess, or they figure out what they want in the DLC. But for launch, that's pretty good inclusion.
Yeah.
My initial concern was I didn't see a shield spell or any other reaction available. So I didn't know if they like omitted things because that's I guess hard to not program, but hard to create a user experience around. Like
Yeah.
unless you prompt for it. And I had heard or I had read discussions on some of their forums that they weren't going to. Oh gosh, they weren't going to prompt for that kind of thing. So I'm like, can't really make it a
Well,
automatic because that spends a resource for a lot of character classes. So I'm kind of curious as to how they're going to do that.
hmm.
Okay, you know what? You guys need to just leave me alone.
Oh, are you the reason a skeleton fell down here?
Probably. My way of dealing with things right now is to just use my sword and knock them down.
I mean, it works. I've got a pretty valid death plane just down here.
Sorry, this is a no harassment zone.
Sorry, but this is not Twitter.
Or shitter, depending on what language you're
Oh,
getting the
God.
X from.
I didn't even want to think about the X. Dude. I still find it mildly hilarious that X videos was trending the day he made the swap over.
Yeah. So good.
Oh my gosh. How to improve every stock of every company except the ones you own. Good job.
Dude. There. No. Honestly, doing my best not to just continuously fall. Dude. Damn. There. I think I am hitting the biggest section of the cave here, though, so it's understandable.
Welcome back, Shin. I made an error. I don't have a shulker on me.
Oh.
Time to go back.
Told you.
Hey.
The more you
This
know.
works fine when I remember to grab a shulker.
Okay, man.
As a wrangler of pixels, which is your favorite? I'm pretty fond of the blue one.
Oh yes, you're a fan of Thomas.
Sure.
Here we go.
I just call him OOCCFF.
Makes it sound like we should be calling him Jeff. Also, yeah, Necrodancer. Necrodancer is a game I honestly wouldn't mind playing on stream at some point, just to show people how it works.
Yeah,
I do agree that Necrodancer is a game, yeah.
it is definitely a game.
It's a pretty fun roguelite.
Wait, what? Oh God.
Good copy pasta Shin.
Yep.
If only this was the version with the shopkeeper. I don't actually recall if Spotify has the shopkeeper versions on it.
Thanks for the 2-bit Shin.
Here. Dude. These are important writings. Bereft to me by the king of the pixel land. Oh, Jesus. Hello, gigantic slime.
So I was looking at my analytics because they told me they have analytics and I should look at them.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God, Shin.
Damn, even got the second one. I'm assuming 2 bits is reading it out.
Yeah, it is. I might change the voice. Thanks to the 2-bit Shin. So I was looking at the at the analytics, and it had a recommendation for me to stream at 4 a.m. And I'm like,
What? Does it actually give you a best time to stream?
well, it shows me who's watching each category that I stream during
Oh.
what time slots, and 4 a.m. is apparently optimal. During the times I do stream, they say 0 people are ever watching them. I'm like, thanks.
Twitch's analytics is starting to sound a lot like YouTube's analytics.
Yeah. I mean, it's more information, but it's kind of a kick in the pants. Sorry, dude, I can't do 4 a.m.
Oh, yes, you live in America and you work a day like a regular day job, you can stream at this, oh, well, shit, glorious time. Hello, skeletons. I don't have my shield anymore.
AI analytic worker said, "Yeah, baloney." UTC, no, it's time adjusted to my time zone.
Shin, I'd be concerned if we lived in a society ruled by AI. We don't need to start it yet.
We're already there, though.
I mean, rulers of the country aren't AI yet.
That's what they have you think.
Admittedly, I did have a British friend who thought the Queen has been a robot for the past, like, 30 years, so...
Well, that didn't age well, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, man.
Now I'm just expecting the faceplate of Biden or Trudeau to open up. And we just see a please install update for 2024.
Right.
Dude. There we go. Although, the memes a while back did make me think, what would happen if we actually got a VTuber as a leading party?
Won't happen in the U.S. because you can't run for president if you're not a a natural-born citizen.
I mean, you can be an American-born citizen and still be a VTuber.
The VTuber cannot be a president. Person could, VTuber couldn't.
That'd be so fun, though.
Are you saying that the puppeteer or actor behind the VTuber becomes president?
I was honestly just thinking the puppet became the president.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem. They're not people yet.
Yet.
Well, right now companies have more rights than people. So you know, I'm sure there's some legal magic to make it happen. But,
Oh, definitely.
not quite there yet. Plus 4 a.m. Time to begin your optimal stream. Please stream for exactly 4.34 hours and run. Oh God, 2 million ads.
Hey, I mean, when in doubt, if you have an ad pop up after every single ad,
That's
and
true.
and if it's those Honkai Star Rail 5-second ads.
Oh my gosh. I
Wonder
forgot
how.
which channel it was, but I hopped in and I got like a dozen ads.
Ugh.
Some were fast, some were definitely not. I mean, I get it, but still, man, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, that does hurt a little bit. But that's what some people just have their stuff set to, so.
And it would be nice if they were at least different ads. Like sometimes you get the same one 3 or 4 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
You just get 4 ads for Cheetos.
Well, I mean, I guess they know me.
Oh, they like setting stuff on fire. How about these flaming hot Cheetos?
This guy set salads on fire. Surprised Hidden Valley Ranch has offered to sponsor me or something.
The AI analyzer didn't get your preferences right. Perish the thought.
What Shuri is saying is really interesting. Imagine somebody, right,
Yeah.
running for president as a VTuber, and then he runs for president as a person on a separate party.
Oh, that would be evil, but that would be great to watch unfold.
It would. In the I'm watching everything burn kind of way.
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of fun to watch when it comes down to politics.
Oh my gosh, it's just like Max Headroom winning the election. Oh God, does anyone know who Max Headroom is? Oh well,
Yeah,
mean-
yeah.
thank God. Okay. Thanks, guys.
I'll just keep being the ignorant Canadian.
Okay. I'll explain it for those who don't know. In the 90s there was MTV. I don't know if you guys know about music TV. They used to play music videos. That was their entire shtick.
Wow.
Well,
Then they got
Music
TLC'd.
on TV? No.
yeah, eventually they stopped doing that, and that's when they lost popularity, and they didn't understand why. But whatever. That's another argument. Um, they fabricated this character called Max Headroom, and it was just basically a very glitchy VTuber, if you could
Yeah.
put it into today's context. Um, it was really entertaining. It was I forgot who played it. Was it Jim Carrey?
I could see that.
Anyways, it was pretty good for the time. It died out when MTV died out, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
And then you have the whole creepy pasta around it.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
no. They were building creepypastas around this?
I mean, it kind of writes itself considering the content.
Yeah. Just shooting your company in the foot and wondering why it's hard to walk.
Seriously though, MTV had a great thing going, but they really ruined themselves in the end.
Yeah. Because all you really hear about them nowadays is like reality shows.
Yeah, where did the music go in MTV?
See, now it's
In
just
the name, dudes.
now it's just marketing TV.
Pretty much. Wow, that's so sad.
I mean, the same can be said about the TLC or the Learning Channel. That used to be a good spot for just like watching documentaries and watching random science stuff.
Right.
But now it's just reality shows about potentially learning things or hoax videos.
I'm reminded of the time that Sci-Fi changed their name to Sci-Fi here or whatever the heck it was.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Man.
You guys had True TV?
Say that again.
True TV.
We might have, but I didn't have cable at the time. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
So that was a channel that had all like police stuff, like detective
Oh yeah.
shows and cops and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So all like that kind of stuff that has to do with law and crime.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing is, at one point, they started doing realities too. And it was like,
No.
why?
Yeah.
You are the channel that does not have to do that. Like, the
Right,
stuff you
yeah.
show is very real. Why are you doing realities now?
Right.
What is going on?
So it'd probably show things like a dog bounty hunter and things like those.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Stuff like that is the reason why I got rid of my TV.
Yeah. Same.
I technically have my apartment does come with the cable, but it wasn't set up properly, so
Oh,
I kind of have it, but I don't have it.
you just don't care to fix it.
Yeah. Just kind of the ether that exists in the back of my TV that I could see about fixing. I could call someone to come over here and fix it, but
Right.
But who watches TV anyways?
there's definitely not that much to watch just with a...
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
There's not much to really watch with just a basic cable package. Except for trucks going at 90 miles an hour past Ezo's window.
Just no muffler.
Yeah, that was now really low. Like
Do you
that's
actually
the
live in
second
an
one
intersection?
today.
Yeah.
Do you like
Oh.
live in a manhole underneath the intersection or something?
No.
There we go. Now it can hear me. I guess you don't live with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles then.
Oh no. Cowabunga, dude.
Oh, God. Just hearing them makes me feel old now.
Man, I used to watch those when I was a kid.
I did too. They have still found some success with it, though.
Yeah, they've rebooted the franchise a couple of times.
A couple.
Yeah. Funny thing, the most successful video game they've made in like the last 20 or 30 years was actually a continuation of like Turtles in Time, which
Yeah.
was made in the 90s.
Well, I mean, when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, the main one I can think of is the old arcade games, which I think is the
Yeah,
Turtles in Time.
that's one of them. There was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then there was Turtles in Time with the second arcade game. Then there's this, which should have been every game in between.
I always thought slimes died in water.
No longer have cable. Oh God, Shin, don't get me started on this crap. Okay, so you remember that the whole problem with cable? You got to buy all this, package that to get whatever programming you wanted. Well, we have the same damn thing now with streaming services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
I,
people
ah,
people don't realize that they are doing the same thing all over
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I
Behold
have
the
all the
true
streaming
evils.
services. And none of the things I want to watch are on them because I need other streaming services. Ah,
Yeah. Even if you just want to watch animated content.
yeah.
Like, hi, here's Crunchyroll, here's High Dive, here's Disney Plus, here's there's a few others.
And I hear Amazon Prime and Netflix are great everywhere except the United States, because in the United States we have like Disney Plus, and those are the only place the things are on. Ah!
Well, gotta interest you in NordVPN.
My God.
It's a meme and a half.
It is, but it's true. It's like 90% of the reason to have a VPN these days is no longer just to protect your computer and whatever you got on it. It's to circumvent all this bullshit.
That is mildly sad that its main selling point is, hey, you can change your country so you can access Japanese Netflix with all of the Studio Ghibli movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PIA. Totally do that. Yeah, exactly.
Whoosh. Here to all this. I'm going to assume that there isn't a slot in the system for slime.
There is not. But if you have a ton of it, I'll eventually assign a slot to it.
Uh,
Otherwise, it should be fine.
I don't have a ton yet, but the slimes are starting to spawn in the back half.
Let me know when you have like. Well, I'll find out. If I see there's like a chest full, or half a double chest full, I'll just assign a line to it.
Here.
Otherwise, it's the design is almost infinitely stackable, so I can just expand it too.
Yeah, this is stackable, isn't it? You'd have to move the end of line chest, but
That's fine. It's only got one double chest full of stuff in it.
can I ask why there's like compost blocks?
Oh, that's lag reducing. So
Wait,
when a
really?
hopper does its tick update thing, it has a giant full flowchart of things it does. One of them is to check the block above it to see if it's an air block. If it's an air block, it'll try to pull something, an entity from on top of it, whether there's something there or not. If I put a composter there, which is a block, that will disable the check for that, and will only check the inventory of the block that I stuck on top of it. If it's a container, uh, the composter, it will just simply check that instead of what is on top of it, or if there's something occupying that block space. And since a composter has an inventory, but you can't put anything in it, and that thus will pretty much always be empty, it just short circuits a lot of logic and just goes to the next hopper.
Okay.
So if you have a large hopper array, just stick the composters on there. You'll do the server some favors.
Well, we gotta make sure we're taking care of the robots where we can.
Yeah.
How is your guys' progress coming along?
I can't measure mine because I have no concept of where I am. I dig. I put dig into box.
You do, in
I
fact, dig.
might be able to dig this chunk today.
You might, actually. Like, having the netherite... Oh, Jesus, yeah, you'll finish today. Oh, this is the one with the spawner.
Excellent. Oh, that's right. I was going to do something with that.
I mean, it's there, it's floating.
You left the chests, too, which I find kind of interesting.
Oh, did you really? That's funny.
Actually, this is at least one chunk layer on my end, right? Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, the back 4 chunks are at least dug out.
Okay.
Here we go. And at least with doing the lines, it has been the most no-brained I've been able to actually dig in this game before, so
Oh, that's great.
I can actually keep watch on both of your streams to see if anything is catastrophically falling apart.
I can't say anymore, so I appreciate that.
All I see is gray.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know the feeling. I like how we both have a thing in our eyes. A very different
Yeah.
thing, but we have.
There we go.
Like, it might be actually time for me to go see the guy that gives you
Oh,
glasses.
yeah.
Optometrist?
Thank you.
The sight dude with the stuff and the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
eyeball doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully you don't have like a crotchety optometrist.
True. That would kind of suck if you gave him a reason to get revenge. I don't know.
Can't believe this streamer's coming into my office. Thinking he has a...
Damn VTubers again!
Turns out to be Frank.
Just Frank in disguise.
Yeah. What he's doing in Argentina, I don't know.
Hey, I mean, vacation. It's...
Why? Why would you come here?
I heard the Olympics was there at one point, right? Then they left.
Sorry, what?
Well, wasn't the Olympics hosted there at one point?
I don't remember, actually.
Okay.
It might have
I
been a
had to-
while.
Yeah, I had to Google that. I mean, jokes aside, we do have some nice places to go on vacation here.
Right. Just don't go
But
in the
some
water.
people seem to choose to come to the capital, and why? Why are you doing that?
Oh,
To,
probably
like,
because that's the one city they know of.
and
Yeah.
the biggest tourist trap possible.
Yeah. Also, highest probability of having McDonald's.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you get to experience the cultural menu.
You know, okay, if I had infinite money and literally nothing else to burn it on, I would fly to different places just to see what the McDonald's is like.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's crap in the US.
The US stuff is usually sugar added and fairly basic because there isn't any major like cultural dishes tied to the US branch.
That's sad.
I don't think Canada has anything either. There may
We
be
don't have
poutine.
any cultural.
Wait, I'm saying, do you have poutine?
I have to double
Although I
check
can't
this
imagine
actually.
McDonald's poutine.
I mean, it's just fries, gravy, and cheese curd, so.
You would not believe how many ways you can screw that up. I've had half of them at least.
McDonald's poutine. Have they at least tried it before?
Cultural dishes, you say? Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah, it is a thing on the menu. The large is 1,700 calories.
Wait, hold on.
Oh gosh.
Chin, oh no. It's okay. Idea. I'm curious though. I'm morbidly curious.
Yeah.
Oh no. Lay it on us, Shin. Let's see what you got. Oh my god.
Remarkable protagonist.
Oh boy. Do you want me to try reading this out in a dramatic voice, or?
Sure, because I can't see it.
In this isekai adventure, our unremarkable protagonist's life takes a dramatic turn when they tragically meet their demise after being struck by a speeding truck. However, fate has other plans as their consciousness is inexplicably transported to a fantastical parallel world through the...
Are you okay, dude?
Give it a second. Inexplicably transported to the fantastical parallel world through the mystical aftermath of the accident, awakening in a land filled with magic, mythical creatures, and medieval civilizations. The protagonist discovers they possess a unique power or skill that makes them stand out. The or there's the funniest point. As they navigate their new reality, they attract the attention of a harem of young women, each possessing extraordinary abilities and unique personalities, I'm sure, who become infatuated with the protagonist. Together, they set forth on an epic quest to save this world from an impending malevolent force. Throughout their journey, the protagonist unravels their true destiny, undergoes physical and emotional growth, and faces formidable challenges, all while forming intimate and profound connections with the...
So good. It's
I've
so
seen that one.
generic that.
Oh, that's good.
I've seen that one.
That reminds me of the thing
Great read,
Kim
though.
was drawing the other day.
That reminded you of something you were drawing?
Wait, what?
No, Kim was drawing.
Oh.
Chin. Oh.
I'm assuming
they were
part...
drawing this generic guy.
Oh, right.
He was drawing dude. The Kin was drawing dudes the other day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Trying to draw the male Saya.
Tried so many ways to like take an analog to Saya and tried to make something like it, only male, but they went through so many things. They're like, you know what? Let's just go super generic, and it worked perfectly.
Hey, when in doubt, if it works, it works.
Good times.
Also, I'm afraid to ask Shin, but was there more to it, or does it actually just end with connections with Ta?
Find out in the next.
In this 4-part series with 27 light novels.
I swear it gets good in episode 25, guys.
Connections with members of their harem. Okay. And no worries there, Shin. Didn't add much to the story.
I like the other version better. Connections with
The screen just pans over to a guy with a T above his head.
yeah.
Or, no, it would be tattooed to his forehead. Maybe he's the incarnation of Tumblr. Who knows?
Or just a T-shirt.
Or the ultimate overlord who's T-posing on all their enemies.
True.
And that's when we find out that the hero was truly the villain of the whole story. Everything we've learned up till now is a lie.
I like how this is so generic. It's writing itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard to get fully generic bit out. He's T-posing menacingly in our direction. Beware his ultimate attack. The flirtatious wink.
No.
I'd actually be more scared if someone was T-posing at me and winked.
Either of these things is concerning. Together, it's call the police.
Hello, officer. There's a man who's standing in the street like a cross. Please help.
What?
He's just hopping at me. I can't stop him. Nothing's stopping him. Even truck couldn't run away.
uh, tangentially, I kind of feel sorry for 911 operators or emergency services operators who have to deal with the baloney calls, like calling for a McDonald's out of burgers, that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
You have
I
people
imagine
calling
must
about the
have to
ice
deal with
cream
that kind of
machine.
thing. Yeah, yeah. It's like, what do you do?
I wonder how many times emergency services have been called just because of the ice cream machine being broken.
Ha.
Or
Well,
if...
it's often enough apparently to make it illegal.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I mean, maybe if they fix their fucking ice cream machine, that would happen.
They honestly would need someone just trained on staff to be able to fix it, but they're
Right.
not going to train anyone on staff to be able to do that.
'Cause it's minimum wage.
Yeah. Hey, you know that job that people are in unions for and get paid super well for? Well, we're going to train you how to do that for this one machine, and you're still going to get paid hourly.
Yep.
By the way, we cut your hours.
And that is after making him drive for like 4 hours. Like, why didn't you send me an email?
Right.
He's
I wish I
dri-
can cry in my home, you know?
he's driving to the training center the entire time, thinking he's going to be getting some kind of bonus for learning how to fix the ice cream
Right.
machines. And it's both unpaid and the fact that he's not going to be working any more than like, let's say 16 hours the next week.
Oof. Big oof.
Because it's not a common enough number to be split across 5 days, but it's just enough to make you realize you're fucked.
Right.
Blocks. I'm mildly glad I never actually got into fast food as work.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure if I ever worked with food as a job, I would just never eat again.
Probably, yeah, actually. With all the stuff that ends up surrounding fast food, it's definitely not too hard to get just completely desensitized to the process.
Yeah.
Here.
Cool. Time to make more shulkers.
Oh, are we running low?
Yep.
Hasn't been 5 hours to empty the one that I put in there first?
Well,
Don't. Where is... You think we'll actually have the whole finished by September?
Christmas. uh, yeah, I think so. At this rate, yeah, definitely.
Just got to make sure Izo has a netherite pick or two.
Right.
And I'm definitely coming back to fix my stuff after I'm done with this.
Like that specific
you-
chunk?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. The netherite was basically making the ground butter for you, so
I like butter.
butter is helpful.
We've almost gone through a barrel of picks today. Wow.
Now that you mention butter, there is one thing I know about American food.
Hmm.
Okay.
You guys use too much butter.
Okay. Talk
Partially.
to the French. They have a pastry or a bread item called a croissant. Okay, these are like 80% butter,
Croissant.
but then you add more butter to it.
Yeah. But like I've seen like cooking tutorials where they make cakes and stuff, and they drop like entire bars of butter on it, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing that? You don't need that much.
Some cakes they like to make them quote unquote rich by using that much butter.
Hmm.
I think the alternative is shortening.
Yeah, shortening margarine.
Mousy can probably tell us a little more about how baking with margarine or with butter or shortening differs.
There we go. There's rich and then it's heart attack friendly.
Yeah, she knows what I mean. Like,
Okay.
Shin, that's Paula Deen levels of butter.
Oh no. Paula Deen does not use butter. Paula Deen uses lard.
Oh yeah, she uses butter plus.
Yeah, which is lard.
see.
Coming this summer to a grocery store near you, butter plus, or better yet known as lard.
Oh my gosh.
The sad part is I could see
Yeah.
that.
People say your recipe tastes great. Yeah, for the 3 weeks you have left.
It's the best cake you'll have in your life.
It's also the last one. Oh my gosh. If it doesn't come with an AED, you probably don't want it.
Use fat to induce fat.
The last recipe I saw for cornbread actually used Cheese Whiz as a base.
Huh. I could see it.
I've
seen Cheese Whiz do some really weird stuff in terms of cooking.
Well, Cheese Whiz is, in fact, weird stuff. I don't think there's any cheese in it. Plenty of fat. I don't know about the cheese, though. Like a somehow higher fat than cheddar.
I'd imagine the amount of preservatives that would be within Cheese Whiz would be enough to consider higher fat content, yeah.
Huh. Well, that's giving me ideas I shouldn't have.
You trying to think of a supervillain around this, or?
Well, okay, that's probably a better, healthier line of thinking. I was thinking of recipes that require some kind of fat source to add with it. I'm like, well, what can I substitute Cheese Whiz into?
Hmm.
And I could just basically come up with everything. Finishing steaks, cakes,
Cakes, steaks, and automobiles.
yeah, probably automobiles. You could probably burn it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hi, Mr. Creeper.
I heard that.
There we go.
I remember watching this one video when a guy was like cooking a steak, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Was one of the expensive ones.
The Wagyu one?
Sorry, what?
Wagyu beef?
Wagyu?
Oh, is it Wa?
No. No, I really don't remember the specific type, but it wasn't that.
Okay.
I'm sure of it. But I don't remember the guy was like, okay, I'm going to try it like this, like just the steak, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, okay, so now I'm going to use all my spices and I'm going to marinate it. He threw like 2 whole bars of butter
Oh my goodness.
in a bowl. And I was like, okay, dude, at this point, you're not even eating meat. Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
what are you
basically
doing?
frying the steak.
I mean, you can solidify your butter. Isn't deep fried butter an item that is usually at carnivals down there?
Yeah.
Wait, what? That's a thing?
Yeah, it's just a stick of butter that's deep fried. I've
Holy cow! I don't even know. My brain just turned off.
well, I'm glad that you get the normal response for that.
Okay, so I've heard of using butter as a medium to fry in instead of like oil or something because that adds lots of flavor to it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of just eating the butter as a stick.
I think it is carnival food, if anything.
Hot damn.
Granted, funnel cakes would be better, but
Oh, funnel cake's
Yeah.
great.
What I find funny about that is that when that was on the news here at one point.
Right.
Like butter sticks. Oh, that's disgusting. But like 1 year after that, that was something that was made here too. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? What is going on?
Oh no.
butter sticks are so bad, adds to menu.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Clarified butter, huh?
Don't think I've heard much about clarified butter, but the name does pop up occasionally.
Well, basically the way you make clarified butter is you just boil butter until the solids separate from it, and then you take out the solids and use the liquid.
And that's better?
Supposedly, I'm going to imagine you end up with more oil, less fat. Okay, so less solid fat and more loose oil. I'm going to guess.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess lower caloric density per square inch. I'm
Apparently you're
guessing.
apparently you're on the right track.
And what do you do with the solids after? Like,
I mean, if you're me, you eat it. I mean,
you deep fry it.
See, this is why you're catching on fire all the time. You just breathe butter on everything.
you deep fry it in the clarified butter. Oh,
See, you can tell Solace is getting tired and you get him to chuckle easier.
yeah. It's the same as being drunk.
Yeah, actually. It's weird actually seeing people who get, like, sleepy drunk. Like, to the higher extremes of it.
I mean, I've been up with the Zori doing exactly this, playing Minecraft until server reset at 6 a.m. And we were laughing at everything.
Oh, I remember. We were like, first we were like digging something, and I don't remember what it was. But then we started like just touring around the place.
Yeah, that's right. We found Poopy's rails, and we just started riding them all over the place. It took hours.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to take that long.
Pookie's rail system is
everywhere.
decently long, yeah.
Yeah. But we went everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
we found camps that were
Oh.
abandoned. I don't know if they were Pookies. I know that I found a camp that was what size?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
And that was in the middle of nowhere.
What side's at least closer to the town that I am?
Thanks for the 2-bit Shin. What the heck?
Oh god, that's Ryan. That's an actual limerick, isn't it? What would the beat to that be?
They never. Well, it's true, Mousy. They never end, but mostly because she keeps building more.
Yeah.
That's why they never end.
Like, we did find an end to a rail, but then we went back, and then the end's not there anymore. There's now a tunnel going through the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, one day there was just a castle in spawn. So
Oh my god, okay.
it just appeared.
I had not been to spawn in like 3 days, and I went there, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's something. What the heck? Where did that come from? Because it was like someone just like loaded it in. Like, she must have built it in those 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, Pookie usually plays on the server comparatively to earlier, to when we usually hop onto it.
Yeah. So if I run into Pookie's playing, it either means that I'm doing too well and I'm actually having a decent schedule, or I'm doing too well and I have a really bad schedule.
True.
Oh,
True.
hey there, Softy and crew. Hopefully the evening's running well so far on your side.
Huh.
Mm. God damn it, Salt. I can ship people out on my own channel when we're both streaming.
Oh wait, I'm not a mod in your chat. What am I doing?
You can tell we're tired. But welcome in, Softy. This is our usual Minecraft stream, and to everyone in Softy's side, at least, my name is Jude, your digital utility droid, here to provide you with a comfy time when we're getting some stuff done. Our Minecraft streams are usually between me and the boys, with the blue hair being Solace and the tired person being Izori. Say hi. I mean, I'm not gonna call you the albino. You don't have white hair.
Yet.
The tiredness, I love it.
But yeah, we're doing some mining and crafting. Solace wants to build a meme, so we're digging out a 4x4 chunk area, which we've got our own independent ways of digging it out, but I'm doing the vertical way. But how'd you find Portal 2? Dude.
Have a good fooding, Shin. Thanks for the alert.
I do have to say though, like we found a way to do this in a manner that we don't run into each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. It's great that we're not like actually getting in each other's way.
Yeah.
And we're still being pretty efficient with it too, aside from like just blowing everything up.
That comes later.
That's when you need the aesthetic holes. Oh, were you doing the multiplayer stuff with Portal 2 then? I've actually
Oh.
haven't seen that in a while, but I know it's good fun.
Yeah, that campaign is really good.
That and the robots that they actually have designed for the Portal 2 multiplayer campaign are just adorable.
Yeah.
I've seen so many memes.
Oh yeah, they have fun with them because they're two little goofballs.
Yeah.
Get to enjoy the company of others and screwing themselves over because they'll just get instantly rebuilt with all of their memories. Bonus content was hard. Okay.
Thank you for the flying torch, Solis.
Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Did it land safely? I hope not.
I mean, he landed.
There we go.
He didn't last long though.
That one's done. I can't say that I've done the bonus content in Portal 2, but all things considered, it should be pretty fun.
I played it. It's a real head scratcher. Really good.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Back during the times where Valves would make puzzles instead of us being confused as to what was coming next. There we go. Actually, to make dinner. Yeah, all good there, Softy. Enjoy your foods, and thank you again for the raid. And I'm definitely liking the raid message. Soft little hugs for Uwu.
Ooh.
It's always nice to get some extra hugs.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not crying.
Granted, with the winter theming on my side, it is at least a little more appropriate.
Suppose so.
God, I wish it was snowing right now.
I'm not crying.
I want the winter, goddammit.
Oh, did I tell you guys that temperature went up here?
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
really?
We hit 27°C
Oh, damn.
Wow, that's pretty.
2 days
warm.
ago, like, and we are still in winter time.
Yeah.
That's kind of odd.
That's pretty cooked.
That has me slightly concerned for our winter.
Yeah.
But granted, was it at least hot enough for you to cook eggs on the sidewalk?
No.
It wasn't even 30 yet. There's no way.
Yeah. Still would have been interesting to see someone try, though.
Huh.
I mean, definitely we can do it during the summer. Like,
Yeah. Totally.
Well, yeah, because the air is just an oven instead of a tabletop surface.
yeah.
Gotta be careful over in Argentina. It's probably why I could never actively visit, because I would just melt no matter what season I go there in.
True. The heck?
I mean, you can go towards the south.
True. Oh, thank you, Outside.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Softy Desu.
It really
We
does.
do have snowy mountains, so
Ooh, I can live there. Also, thank you, Outside, for giving Softy a sub.
Nice.
Not sure if it's fully appropriate to say we're shoving Softy in the freezer, but soft serve ice cream is a thing.
It'll be hard ice cream soon.
Oh. Hmm. How close are you on your chunkies, though?
I'm like 2 layers away.
Definitely making good progress, then. That netherite really sped up your progress.
Guess so.
Yeah. Like the first chunk last week felt like forever.
Yeah.
And now I have like 2 down in one stream.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just goes to show you what haste 2 and netherite can actually get done.
Yeah.
Because Instamine is your friend. There we go. Wonder how quick it would actually go if you were doing my method.
I mean, all it comes down to is time mined versus time not mined. So
Yeah. Is there a bow down there? Oh, yeah. I can almost jump into your section now. Dude. And I guess just to mention it for everyone who's tired, but 11 o'clock warning.
oh, I should get my face to bed. Holy crap.
That is exactly why I said so.
Wow. All right.
I forgot to grab a pickaxe.
Oh,
Whee!
there we go.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, I think I'm going to head out as soon as I'm done with this and I repair my stuff because I'm really hungry.
You said you were hungry a while ago.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry again.
I see.
Well, we got
Like,
3
I got
hours done.
distracted by the awesome digging that I was doing.
Well, yeah, you just eaten that chunk away, so.
yeah.
Let's see here. There. Well, if both of you are going to plan to head off, I may as well. Do we actually have any raid targets for tonight?
That's the problem I was not looking forward to solving.
Okay, so Solis is reading one of us.
I'll
And
do
then
both if I could.
we're going to have to figure out how to split everything up.
Wow, we have a ton of cobblestone.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be tons of that.
You know what's funny is I thought we would need more space for the sand and sandstone. I did not think that we'd have that much cobblestone.
Yeah. Chi is on.
Oh, Chia's on.
Oh.
Maybe I'll go there. It's kind of illogical for me to raid Chi most of the time because I should not be awake this time of night.
Yeah. But now you have the opportunity to.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. I guess I'll sign off here. Thanks for joining me and help me out. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, definitely. Have a good one.
Diggity hole.
Diggy diggy hole. Streamer mode on makes it actually hard to figure out when he hops out.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, Omega.
Omega.
Well, come in. Hopefully the evening's actually been treating you alright. Seems like you've been pretty busy lately.
That's not the right channel, Solis.
He can't hear us anymore.
Oh god.
Okay, he does it.
Okay.
It is late, so like I'm not gonna fault him.
Yeah.
I'll at least try and finish off the layer that Solace was working on, just so that way we can cap that off. Lots of stuff, getting real good at lurking. I can imagine. But we are actually just nearing the end of summer, aren't we? That's actually, well, conceptually speaking. Considering most of us are old enough to work, summer's not as huge of a deal, right?
Everything is the same for me.
Yeah.
And when people is like, "Oh, it's the weekend," I was like, "Okay, I have to work anyway, so it's the same."
Everything's the same. Nothing
What is
ever
time?
changes. Well, I mean, time is an old man that has a clock on his back. Summer just
So
has...
Kronos.
Imagine if we had to carry grandfather clocks around with us all the time. Granted, everyone
They
would
will
be...
be raped.
Well, yeah. That would at least be one of the benefits. Same old fire. Yeah, that's understandable, Omega. Mine have been kind of getting to that point as well. Because I have to keep actually asking people when our days off are nowadays. There. Please just keep Cheese Chat open. Thank you. Silly Twitch is just being a nuisance. There we go. Solace can now properly go and sleep. Or at the very least finish his Arcanite stuff and then go to sleep in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Although I think he was keeping up with his sanity. Unless he had potions he forgot about. Oh well. So what else do we actually have going on that we can worry about? Because Baldur's Gate 3 is just the main thing that I keep hearing about, because obviously tomorrow, but...
I don't know. My mind is occupied by Ringworld.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that you started playing that. I'm afraid to ask, but how many hours have you actually put into that now?
That's a good question. I'm going to check it right now. More than I should have.
Well,
That's
yeah.
for sure.
RimWorld is just functionally a game that's going to eat your time anyway, so you kind of just got to go with it.
Okay. When did I buy this game? Like, it was 1 week ago.
Yeah.
I bought this game. And I already have 52 hours.
I mean, that's not too bad. You've got like 100-ish hours No, sorry. 24 by 7 would be about 160 range. So yeah, you spent like a third of a week playing it.
Yeah. But in my defense, I was also working too much.
Yeah, if you weren't working, you could get 80 hours out of it.
Easily.
RimWorld is kind of one of those games, though. Like, it's just pure management with a very simple art style, but that simple art style just keeps egging you on to keep going with it, just to see what the hell you can actually make work. Because the game doesn't intentionally stop you or slow down or anything. It's just like, hey, here you've got Frank, Bill, and Justine. Go to town.
Yeah.
And then if you're playing with people actually watching you on Twitch, you can make hats fall out of the sky and kill people.
Yeah. I want to make a save with that. Like, I'm not going to take my secret first save, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a question of time, right? Like, anytime now, my whole colony is going to die from a weird plague or something like that, but
Oh, yeah.
until then, it's sacred.
I feel like such a money-burning ass. I bought DNF Duel almost a month ago with the intention to play it and have a total of 30 minutes. I mean, I can't exactly fault you with that one, Omega. Like, DNF Duel has the merit behind it, that it is a good one to play, but with the amount of fighting games that we have just in general, it was hard to find time for all of the new ones popping up. DNF Duel was kind of just one of those ones that people did at least have fun with when it was initially launched, but I haven't heard much from it lately. Although I do remember the infinite combos, which were kind of a problem with that game. Hoping to ride the resurgence train? Fair. But considering everything that's been going on, you've probably been a little bit too busy to even play it, let alone think about it. Oh, right. Don't fall in that hole. Dude. They've actually been releasing characters fairly steadily with DNF Duel as well, haven't they? Or at least they have the framework for it. Yeah, that sounds about right, Omega.
And that's it. 2 chunks done.
Damn. Look at you go. Now you get to go back to the fish farm to fix your netherite gear.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's fine, actually. They released a total of 1 character. Oh no, that's not good. They have one of the worst support records in modern gaming history. That's not a good sign for that. Like, Skullgirls has been releasing more characters than DNF Duel. That's not a good sign. Not to shit on Skullgirls or anything, but the game's old enough that it shouldn't be needing to add that many more characters. Ouch. I mean, if they have a season pass built for DNF Duel already, I'd hope to God they have something planned out. Like, do they have the male priests planned out at all? They could use a big heavy bruiser who just beats people with a cross. Yeah, Crusader is definitely up there. But there's enough branches of the male priest that they could do a little better than just the Crusader. Because the male priest is just a big fucking guy. Oh.
Whee!
Back on the track home. You lovely
Not
5-minute.
even. I'm going straight for the Guardian farm and then coming back.
A monk.
Like, I haven't seen my place in so long.
I can imagine, yeah.
I come back and it's full of vines.
Izo, you've left us growing for months now. Where have you been?
My cherry trees.
The cats have probably started a union.
Is their home now?
Like Inquisitor for some variety of reasons. I don't actually remember Inquisitor. Is Inquisitor based on male priests? I liked Dungeon Fighter Online conceptually, but it was just one of those MMOs that I could never get into for long periods of time. Even though the pixel art was good, the system was actually pretty competent for what it was trying to do. Yep. Inquisitor's the female priest, right, with plate armor and the great axe. I mean, yeah, I can get behind a strong lady with a great axe.
Phrasing.
I mean, that's not phrasing, that's just making sure you don't say great ass. That's just dyslexia, friend. There's a difference. Oh, inventory's full. I guess if we wanted to go the phrasing route, though. Let's see here. You could almost make a head joke with it. Don't think it fully works in this context, though. Let's see. She would be a holy woman, functionally similar to the Crusader. A skinny fire lady with giant weapon and decent control is in neutral, basically right up your alley. Yeah, it sounds about accurate. Shoot. And I'm just about done with this section, at least. Oops. So I guess once I'm done this and you're done fixing your tools, we can always just head over to Chi and bug the cutie again. Unless someone else popped up on your side.
I haven't checked, really. I should be doing that, actually.
Yeah, you're on the 5-minute railway.
Well, the thing is, if I click away from Minecraft, it's going to stop showing the image.
Oh.
And this is a great wallpaper. This is the content, guys.
There we go.
I probably should download Twitch in my phone again.
Probably wouldn't hurt, if only for checking raid targets.
Yeah.
What other fighting games have I been thinking about lately? Melty Blood realistically would be a game I should go back to. Because of CL and CL Awakened, I think. I don't remember what her alternate is in that. But considering she's functionally got a bunker buster as a weapon, is just fun for a fighting game. Howard CL, thank you. But it's just functionally a spike cannon, question mark? That she both hits people with the gun itself and uses the stake launcher to just punch holes in people. So it's a fun conceptual weapon. Not as fun as the previous game. They probably did change a little bit about powered CL, going from the original Multi-Blood up to Lumina. I don't remember what the full change list is, but it's definitely a bit of a change.
I'm vibing so much with my music right now.
Sorry.
Like, yeah, this is a good playlist. Oh yeah, I made it myself. That's why. Of course, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like your own music. Playlist, at least.
I disagree with that.
Holding out for them to bring back Reichsbeif, but not holding my breath. Yeah, finding the returning character for type Lumina is going to be interesting, I feel. I should actually look at the original Melty Blood cast, because I know they had I think it had Akatsuki characters in it before. Killed her off twice in the story so far. Yeah, there's probably no shot about her coming back then. There we go. Solace's lair is now finished off. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a running gag? I mean, it's possible. If they could get Neko Arc back into the game, then I definitely don't see why they couldn't get another running gag going.
So, you took out like 4 chunks, right?
The 4 back chunks, yeah.
Yeah, and I took out 5. For the next stream, we are done with this then.
I mean, I've also been putting in a lot of extra time off stream to do my bits.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be able to put a fairly good chunk out of the system. Because once you get your netherite gear, you'll just be able to melt chunks down. And especially if you're just going back and forth repairing that. Let's see. I might be tempted to use my own picks too, but I don't think the diamond max enchant stuff is going to make much of a difference. Let's just switch it over to there. Oh yeah, the tag was you for announcing the stream. Dude. Let's see here. OBS, you can go on the main screen for now. And thankfully I didn't actually fuck up my hair color at all during this entire night. That's actually kind of a good sign.
We are getting better.
We are, apparently. Granted, I'm at least getting slightly better at hitting all the right buttons for it. Also, thank you, Mega, for the coolant. Hopefully you don't get timed out in Ezo's chat for it.
Nah, he's fine.
There we go. Oh, actually, for Arknights, am I actually using my currency? I haven't yet. Okay. Dude. You get timed out a lot, just not there so far. Well, the main timeout when it comes to Ezo's side, at least, is the Hydrate Redeem. So, if you haven't gotten hit yet, then you should be okay. Ah. Should I add Wiggly to the just chatting stream section? I probably should. Actually. Are you sure it's that one?
I only hear fish.
I mean, The Death of a Fish is probably one of the best-selling books that Minecraft could ever write. Oh, too far. There we go. Wiggly can sit outside with his gun. Definitely not threatening in any way. I still find that mildly funny that that's the main Wiggly that I keep.
Yeah, the one with the gun.
Well, the way that it ended up coming about was that I was making one of the Wiggly edits for Nemu. What name does she actually go by nowadays? I don't actually remember off the top of my head, but she's a decently large streamer who used to do Tarkov and only used the T9 pistol for it.
Yeah.
So I just made the Wiggly with the gun in the mouth to be like, okay, here's a variant. This works for the channel. And like she took it. So cool. And then I've just been using it on mine for a while because I had the assets available for it. Making sure the moose don't get in again. Yeah, I could put Wiggly on the power level for dealing with a moose. Definitely wouldn't be an easy fight, but I could see him doing it.
Oh, I'm okay to raid.
Yeah, I am too.
Like, I don't know if you were waiting for me.
Partially. I just wasn't sure if you actively wanted to ride the rail back during this.
No. It's enough.
Yeah, well, we got 3.5 hours out of this. Let's say we're good. Raid. Now, I don't want to fuck up like Solace did, so how do I actually spell her the channel name?
Uh, Damanchi Art.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah. There we go.
Raid 1, Raid 2. Lovely. Well, it's been a pleasure having everybody here. Wanted to thank Softy for the raid again. I'll be back tomorrow with Labyrinth of Galeria prep work and or story progression. Because that game is long. As I've been told, I just hit the halfway point, apparently.
Yeah.
Anything fun on your side, Izo, or are you just going to be trudging along and working?
Ringworld.
I mean, RimWorld can be seen as work, yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. Ringworld.
I'd say RimWorld is worth it.
But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for sticking around and staying, Watsai. I really appreciate you.
What side is always appreciated? What side provides smoothies after the fact?
Yeah. Yeah. We are. Countdown.
Yeah. Bye bye all.
Bye bye. And then you hit the button that stops the thing.